So now let me ask you this. You've gotten work done by private people. What does that usually run?
Ooh, anywhere from 40 to 60 an hour.
Okay. Well, I mean, now in your experience, is it better? Is it better at a place like Massage Envy because it's corporate, or is it better with the individual people?
To me, it doesn't matter where you go. It matters the person doing the massage. But now, like really good people, they're gonna charge you 80 to 100 an hour. Like Jim Bluff, the guy out in California.
I heard pretty penny.
Jim Bluff and my homeboy Dan's like really good friends with him. They were like hanging out in Vegas for like 3 days, smoking weed, chilling and shit. He's like, dude, the guy was massaging me every fucking day for hours while our girls are just hanging out, and then we're smoking mad weed and shit. And he's like, he said, Jim Bluff, literally, he's like, he had a trap issue, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, the dude peeled apart my whole entire trap. He's like, it
surgery without the knife.
He's like, it took him 45 minutes to get to the one spot. And he's like, when he hit the spot, I felt it in my spine. Oh. He said, when Jim Bluff was done with him, he said he drained 5 cc's of fluid out of his elbow. Oh. He said he watched him take a syringe, stick it in his elbow, and drain.
And what was it? Just like
all fluid, because he only uses it. That's what he uses, his elbow.
Yeah.
And
Jim Bluff did.
Yeah.
He's the one.
Yeah, Jim Bluff.
I thought you said it. I thought you meant it was the dude that had the work done.
Drained it. And it's the Bluff technique. Like if you ever hear him do a massage, it sounds totally different than anybody else. It sounds like bubble wrap. Like
really.
Yeah.
So he's worth the hype.
Oh yeah, and now he's he doesn't even really do massages anymore. He's like going around the world like teaching people his technique now.
Oh, that's the best way to keep it going though. You know what I mean?
Because you can't let it die with him.
Exactly.
Yeah. And franchising.
If you're the only person who knows how to do it, what happens? Yeah. It dies with you.
That's it.
You know what it's like if you really know your shit as a personal trainer or a coach. Either you stop and you're the best trainer in the world, or you know what? Let me write a certification and teach some motherfuckers how to do it right.
But I feel like if you're really into the work. Mm-hmm. You want it to continue. You don't want it to die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want it to
keep going. So if
you're
really into it, like anybody, if you're into any craft, Charles Glass, one of the best trainers in the world. If you want to ask me, probably the best bodybuilding trainer in the world. Because there's a lot of dudes who are good trainers.
Yeah.
But this dude like specifies the muscles.
Yeah, specifically like hits it in the certain way. And
if you want a rhomboid to grow, he's going to grow a rhomboid. If you want just your outside tricep to grow, head to grow, he's gonna grow that.
Yeah.
So Charles Glass is dope, but like he's got the shit all over the internet now. Like he's got the shit where you can sign up for his membership on his website, and he's got all the workouts on there.
That's how I was with Mountain Dog the last 4 or 5 days, and John is just
John's official,
dude, official. Just unbelievable. I know, and I know I was talking to Arash because you boys were out there for a dark sport. A couple weeks ago, he was like, I never got to really talk to Dre and like really get to know him. He's like, he's crisp dude, man, awesome. Like he said he had a great time with you.
Yeah, we chopped it up a lot.
Yeah, that's what he said, man. And he told he put Mountain Dog put him through a leg workout. Dude,
I heard.
Did you hear the screams from Unique?
I heard his leg workouts are probably one of the most brutal things you can do.
It's horrible in a good way.
Chase Savoy does them.
Yes,
and he posts them too.
Chase the homie.
He's like, bro, these shits are so fucking brutal. It's not. He's like, it's not fun.
No,
it's not.
No,
fun.
not at all.
No,
he's like, it's not fun. Oh no. He's like, if you want to do one of John's leg workouts, you came here to work. Like it's not. You didn't come here to fuck around.
I haven't hit legs I hit it this week. So I started his program again. Oh. So I haven't hit legs for like a month and a half, 2 months, and I just didn't feel like it. Like I was going through some shit. I was trying to come back, get back to feeling better and stuff like that.
I actually seen you doing a dope ass workout in the gym the other day. The fucking
the calves?
No, cable flies on the knee on that pad.
You know who I learned that from?
I looked over. I was like, oh.
You know who I learned that from?
That's the secret.
Stolen.
You got it, man. I got that from Flex Lewis.
Ooh.
Flex would put the pad out in front. He would put the actual handles just about chest width and arm's length, and then you take a couple of steps forward from it, and the squeeze that you get when you clap your hands together just is unparalleled.
I stole that one.
Please.
Tomorrow's chest day.
I stole it from Flex. You stole it. That's it, baby.
I'm using that one tomorrow.
And you're all going to steal from the Voice and Rizzles.
Yeah, you heard it here first, everybody. Send the check.
That's it.
All right.
So I mean, we've been going. This is kind of how we started. We just started off.
Yeah,
a good ass combo,
you know what
baby.
I tell everybody, man?
Yeah.
The camera and the audio is supposed to always be rolling once you walk in the room.
That's it, baby.
And it doesn't get shut off until you walk out the room.
That's it. I'm actually going to follow you to your car.
What we might cut to actually put on the show, that's different. But I tell you, when the sound bites, when you're not even really like, when it's just you talking, shooting the shit, those sound bites are usually better.
When you're not on, well, you feel like you don't have to be. But you know what? What I really always admired about you, and he's going to kick off the intro in a second, but I've always loved about you from the first time I met you to even going forward ever, because I know you won't change. You've always been the realest dude I know. And I told him that. I said, I hope he says some ludicrous shit, keeping it real, not worrying about anybody's fucking feelings, and I love that. I love that about him.
This is my thing, right? It's not even about being the realest person. It's about being it's about being true. Like I tell everybody, yo, please tell me something I lied about.
I've never.
Please tell me something I lied about. Because what it is people get caught up in this PC bullshit, right? So you ask them a question and they don't want to answer it because they feel like they don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, right?
Tiptoe.
But guess what? I got my own fucking kids. I'm not here to play with people's kids. So if I want to go play with kids, I go play with my own kids. I'm not your mommy. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not here to coddle your fucking feelings. If you want your fucking feelings coddled, go talk to your mommy, go talk to your daddy, or go talk to your fucking girlfriend. Not me.
And on that note, John, kick it off.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of The Voice
and Rizzles. Today, joined none other than LuckyLibra himself, Mr. Andre Ferguson.
What's going on, people? What's going on?
So
how you doing, man?
Yeah.
Man.
What's up?
See you I see you training, doing your thing.
I got pretty good energy today, man. Yesterday I was dying over there at Babs, man. Oh my God, I was dead.
Yeah, man. No, was that yesterday or 2 days ago? I saw you. 2 days.
2 days ago.
They all morph into one day now.
Dude, it was back day on 20 carbs, and I took pre-workout, 2 scoops, not even one, 2 scoops.
Oh God.
And I still felt like I could just go on the floor and curl up in that. Like and it wasn't even like I was exhausted. Like I just wanted to sleep.
And now I feel like from what every time I'm around you, you've never told me that you're on that lower carbs.
Yeah, right now it's just he's grinding it down, bro. He's grinding it down.
And now for everybody, I mean, anybody that's going to be tuning in for the most part knows who you are, but who do you work with? Who's your coach and who's been your coach?
Omar Ventura is the only coach I've ever had since 2013.
And how many pro wins has that gotten you?
13. We have over 30 shows together.
Sheesh.
Damn.
What do we got? My win percentage is pretty damn good.
The accolades just stack.
Yeah, we're a really good team, dude.
We filmed what before you were doing which one? Not Puerto Rico.
Ooh, Texas.
And you just went, it's a wrap, man. I'm just doing this to keep it going. Otherwise I get bored.
Yo, dude,
I got bored this weekend.
Yo, last year, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, even Jim Mannion said it, man. He's like, bro. He's like, watching you last season. He said it this season. He's like, watching you last season. He's like, dude, you just look bored because you only did one show. He's like, you'd show up to all the shows and you just look like you're just chomping at the bit, itching. And I'm like, dude,
I saw you at the pro. I said, why are you sitting there? I said, get up there.
Yo,
go take your shirt off.
Yeah, what the hell?
People think because you qualify for the Olympia, you're supposed to sit down, right? That's like the old school mentality of the bodybuilder guys, but this is new school. And it's the same way with the progress pictures. Like, I feel like this, right? The old school bodybuilders, they never show their bodies. But we live in 2019 in the social media era, and people want to see your body, and they want to see the progress. Like, that's why hats off to Derek Lunsford all day, bro, because he shows his body every goddamn day. And, it's not even holding himself accountable. It's holding the other guys accountable. Because
you're coming.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, you don't got to show your body, but I'm showing mine. So...
And I'm getting better every week.
Right. Yo, the guy puts on muscle tissue in his sleep. Like, I mean, he looks at the weights and gets bigger. He does. But what was I originally saying just now?
By the way, this is what happens. We trail off in a million directions and then we come back. So we were talking about all the win percentages.
Yes, and then we were talking about like the old school guys and stuff. Now
showing yourself on social media,
Yeah,
the
but
win percentage with Omar.
Yeah, but right before that, when I went into the old school guys,
Said you were chomping at the bits to just be doing one show a year.
Oh, that's what it was. They do one show and then sit down. But I like to compete.
That's why you're a pro athlete.
Why can't I keep competing if I like to compete? Well, Dre, you're stealing wins from other guys. Psh, bro, man up. If it's that serious, come beat me then.
Yeah, take me down.
There
Take
you go.
down
me then.
There you go.
What did Arnold say in Pump and Iron? One of his boys said when they were laying on the beach right before he went to New York. He said the lion on the on top of the hill is never the wolf. The wolf on top of the hill.
Because by the time you get up to the top, you're tired and I'm fresh and you're easy pickings.
And I don't see that. I see Dre just yoink,
you're easy
yoink.
pickings. But look, there's money and legacy involved in this, right? So that being said, why should I be giving you a free shot? Mm-hmm. This is life. Ain't no free shots at nothing.
Well, imagine if the Patriots were only allowed to compete like the first game of the year and then the Super Bowl, and that was it. Like they never practiced in between. Like although they were still conditioning and stuff like that, I feel like doing the shows and bouncing through it keeps you sharp. It keeps you on your game, accountable for your food and stuff like that. Yeah,
you know that's a true factor of the fact that you wake up every morning and you fucking love this shit. Even though 20 grams of carbs and you're going to train back, you feel like dog shit. You're about to lay down, fall asleep in the middle of the gym with the weights on top of you, but you wake up and go, you know what? Next week, I'm going to fucking kill this, and I'm going to do it 2 weeks later, 2 weeks later.
You want to hear the crazy thing about that back day?
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't get enough work in. I went home, went to sleep, went back to the gym and trained back again.
Where'd you go? You went back to Unique?
No, I put my headphones on and went to LA Fitness in the cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Headphones and a hoodie on.
Hood up.
Yeah, over there, right in the cut. Nobody really notices me over there.
Yeah, man. He flies so low under the radar at the gyms, man. Every time we would do a shoot, I'd be like, "Yo, you coming to Bev?" He's like, "Nah, man, just come out to Unique." he's like, it's quiet here.
I'm at the Planet Fitness.
Except for that lady that hassled me at your gym.
Oh my God. This is my office, like some office lady.
I put my long story short, I put my camera equipment down like on the counter to start like setting up the camera, and she just walked up with a vengeance and she goes, You're in my office. I was like, what the
It was a goddamn counter. That was her office.
I was like, what the fuck?
Me and Nick looked at each other like,
I said, all right.
It's like somebody who works at a smoothie shop. You put your smoothie on the table and go, you're in my office. This is my workspace.
this is what Nick said, right? Nick
Get
said,
it away from the blend tech.
Nick looks at her, right? And Nick goes, he looks at me, and then she walks away, right? And he like packs up his bed and goes, yo, look, I could have made a deal about it, but he's like, Dre, I'm not even in the mood for that shit today. He's like, I just want to fucking do this video. So I was like, yo, I agree, because I could have cursed her out, and then I could have went to the front desk and told the chick, like, the chick would have went and told her, like, that's not your fucking office. It's some personal trainer lady who trains like one person a day.
His reaction had me dying, though. Like, because it was like a cartoon. You know, in The Office, when they zoom in on the faces, when some shit happens, they like, me and him looked at each other. They would have just zoomed in on both of us, just going, what the fuck?
Yo, it was weird. It was funny as hell. It was.
But all things aside, though, I want to just I want to get to your backstory. I want to talk about what kind of brought you into the sport, and then obviously the force that you are now. Where I feel like most of these dudes, if any, maybe like a small percentage, and they were your boys too.
Yeah.
Ray, Brown, like these are your boys, man.
Yeah.
So, which I wanted to talk about that because that's crazy that you guys are so tight, close knit, hype each other up, and you compete against each other. Like, to me, it's not outlandish because I get it. It almost makes it a teamwork type of thing, but it's not.
Oh no, we're colluding against everybody.
Oh, okay.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
Like, we are working together.
You should throw another 90 pounds on that bench press.
Like, do not get it twisted. We are colluding. Like, it'd be like, okay, we're doing these shows together. You're gonna go do that one by yourself. You're gonna go do that one by yourself. I'm gonna save this one. This one's mine. And then we'll meet back up at this one. Like, I swear this is what we do in the beginning.
I don't doubt it.
Because look, we're not fake friends. We're real friends. Like, don't get it twisted, yo. We call each other out on shit and all that. Like, I see, like, yo, George was slipping a couple years back. You better believe I got him. I got him on. Yo, the fuck is this shit you're showing up to the shows with, George? Sing, George. Yo, look, when I first got into this thing, yo, George was damn near God to me. Like, he looked that perfect. And George was straight up kicking my ass the first 2-3 years as a pro.
Yeah, George's an insane physique, man. Crazy. I mean, all you guys, obviously, but like George,
kicking
like
my ass.
Like everybody, like sculpted.
And then when he like started showing up out of shape, because Like he tells everybody, man, it has nothing to do with y'all, man. Yeah, people think I fell off. No, it's because I'm not dieting. And then once he went back to dieting, he started winning again.
Yeah.
And yeah, we compete against each other, but if you notice, look at all the pictures, right? The smiles never change no matter who wins. It's not, there's no different attitude, there's no different smile if I'm not the one who didn't win today. Because in all reality, we still won. It doesn't matter. As long as someone in the trio won, we won.
Yeah, it's a team.
We won.
And you're all, everybody's with Ventura, right?
George isn't with Ventura, but he's family.
Oh,
so,
okay.
like, George, like, I'll say it like this. George has been to Omar's house and dunked on his son on a mini hoop. And look, there's not too many people who get coached by Omar that's done that.
Once you dunk on someone's son, you family.
Like, he's family. Like, George is actually real family.
That's awesome, though.
Like, there's people on the team there's people that are on Team Ventura that aren't family like George is, and George isn't on the team.
Well, I'm sure. Like,
Right.
I feel like that goes with a lot of coaches, too. A lot of coaches have their inner circle of their tight ones that they...
You got to realize that we're like the older guys, kind of, because I'm 35. I turned 35 in 2 months.
Happy almost.
Ray's the same age. George is 38. Omar's 42. So we're like...
George is 38, really?
Yeah, we all got kids. We're all, like, we all come from the same kind of shit. Like, not Omar per se, but like me, George, and Ray come from the same kind of shit. Like, this wild, crazy shit I was doing when I was growing up as a kid, man. Like, I was doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing.
And you were on Long Island?
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah, not just Long Island, everywhere doing this shit, man.
Triborough.
Queens, Uptown.
Making enemies around every corner.
Yeah, but so we relate to each other. I don't like to speak on that shit too much, but
You don't have to. I want you to know. You talk about as much or as little as you want. We
like,
keep it real.
I talk about it, but like I don't really go in depth about it too much because it's not something to glorify at all. Don't get it twisted. It's just I was getting it how I was living, and I wasn't living right. So.
We had Marco on a couple weeks ago. Marco talked about his old demons and a lot of the shit that he was doing and getting locked up and losing his brother and stuff like that. So
like, I got a brother right now locked up, man. He could be facing 30 joints. Like, shit is just like, everyone thinks that shit is cool. Like, everyone thinks that everyone comes from like this peachy background and stuff. Like, it's not always the case, man. Everyone's got their own shit they go through. And it's not to say anyone's demons are worse than the other person's, but everybody's got their own shit they're dealing with.
that's why we say it every episode. That's really why we started this. We started this because we want to talk about entrepreneurial shit. We want to talk about the fitness industry, and we want to talk about everybody, their backgrounds and the stories, because your story, your advice may help 4 or 5 other people that are going through some shit and that may need to hear that voice of reasoning and change in their ear.
That's factual because there's a bunch of people since I got into this, like, they're not doing the things they were doing anymore, and they're doing things like this because of me. And that's the inspiration right there. Like, that's the... If you can inspire somebody else to be a better them, that's a great thing in the world. If people look up to you to get that, even better.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, it's about helping somebody become who they really are as a person. They don't necessarily need to become, maybe better in your eyes isn't the same as better in my eyes, better in Nick's eyes. You know, but as long as somebody's coming out and being the best them that they possibly can, just waking up in the morning and being happy. You know, you wake up.
That's the truth.
And you wake up with a fucking smile on your face, ready to tackle the day.
I could say, truthfully, dude, I wake up every morning.
I was about to say, I see a lot of smiles come out of your corner, so
man.
Things have gone in a great direction.
Life's great for me, dude. Like, minus the bullshit, life's great. That's what I tell everybody. Everyone asks me, I'm like, minus the little bullshit, man, life's great.
But everyone's got the bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why I say minus the bullshit, because everyone's got that part.
Exactly. Like, you know, if you listen to, what do you call it? If you hear somebody's story about how they start and everything, you read Instagram, well, you know, when I started working out, I was heavy and this and that and this. You know, I had bad parents, I had this. You begin to realize, you know, I had a bad family life too. I had problems. You had problems. You had problems.
Fuck yeah.
Everybody has fucking problems. Now, what's going to help somebody get past those problems? Bitching about your problems and telling them, hey, I did this too? Or just saying, you know what, leave the garbage, leave the bad stuff in the past, learn what you can from it, and from here on out, you know what, just be the best you fucking can be.
You got to keep moving forward.
That's exactly it.
Got to keep moving
you know?
forward.
Life's a lesson, man. Every
Every
obstacle that we go through, every challenge and adversity, everything that we see is meant to bring us to that next level.
But this is the difference between life and like sports and things like that. That in life you make a mistake, you can end up in jail or dead. Make a mistake in this prep, I might not win.
Yeah. Big difference.
Yeah.
I'm playing with small stakes there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is your livelihood. You know what I mean? So you got to be 100%.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Exactly. So
but that's what I tell people. That's why, like, you see these new guys come up, right? And they think they're just gonna show up and beat me out of nowhere. You're out of your goddamn mind, bro. This is my life. This is my livelihood. If you think you're just gonna show up and be some dude who got second place at a national show and got a second place pro card, and you think you're showing up to your first pro debut and you're gonna beat me, you're out of your goddamn mind, bro.
pat him on the head. Look, you
Right.
seem like a good kid.
Hey, I saw your girl. I saw your girl brought brownies. Make sure you throw one to the. Make sure you throw one to the victor after the show.
Yo, I put way too much into this, dude. Put way too much into this. This is my life. This is my livelihood. This is my life. It is.
Now,
That's why you're successful at it.
now before this, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
And now before this, what were you doing before full bodybuilding?
Well, I graduated from St. John's University with a bachelor's.
That's dope. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
great, man. Look
Like,
at you.
yeah, but-
St. John alum.
Yo, I'm a really, really smart guy. Like, I'm a nerd. Like,
Don't get it twisted. I never thought.
I'm a nerd on the low. Like, I read a lot and all that. But
we got Steve Laureus to talk about Eastern and Western medicine and
that was,
Yeah,
crazy.
like-
That was
yeah, like,
crazy.
nobody would know that shit. That's
Yeah.
why.
But at the same time, yo, I love the streets too much, man. That's my problem, bro. I love the streets too much. So right before this, I started bodybuilding by accident.
Tell me.
I love bodybuilding my whole life, right? So I love bodybuilding. I pay attention to all the magazines, Ron Coleman, everybody, right? Cool. Now, me and my boys used to just get ready to go fist pump at Neptune's.
Oh shit! Out east at Hamptons.
Yeah. So every summer, bro, we would be like, we'd be prepping, but not prepping, like not like bodybuilding prepping, but like kind of bodybuilding prepping. Like, we didn't do cardio and shit. We didn't know about that. We just lift the weights faster.
I needed the cardio.
Like, all right, well, cardio. All right, well, we got to sweat more. So, all right, lift the weights faster. Less rest. Like that's what we did.
He's not wrong.
So
Whatever gets it done, I guess.
my homeboy pulls up Devin Physique one day. And this is way back in the beginning of
Devin
Instagram.
Physique.
Beginning of Instagram. Devin Physique had like 40K followers, and that was like a wild amount back then.
Yeah.
Like, it was wild, bro, for him to have
was
40K.
Zeus level. That was
yes,
God.
Yes, it was. Yo, I'm talking way back, right? So, dude's got probably like 1 million now, maybe over that.
Does he?
Yeah,
How much do you think he has?
definitely 1 million.
I'm gonna look.
Definitely 1 million.
It's some crazy
Is he still
number.
doing shit?
Definitely over. Yo, he sells Frenchies now too.
French dogs?
Yeah, and
Are they cute?
Yo, they are. They're really good ones, bro. Like, I bought mine from the UK, right? And then after I got mine, my homeboy's like, yo, Devin Physique sells them? Yo, I went and looked on his page, and I was like, fuck, he's got good ones too. I was like, all right, well, maybe the next one I might get from him.
Let's get another one right now.
I know bro, I paid $6,000 for the damn dog, bro. I'm not getting another one right now. I know he's charging an arm and a leg too.
I'm sure.
Is he?
Yeah, of course he is, bro. Yo, dude, if you're selling quality puppies, bro, you're selling them for a good number. But I could probably beat him down on the price a little bit. Like, I got it from the UK. The guy wanted 8,000. I beat him down 2,000.
Oh, my
still.
God.
He's like, yo, can you? You just give me like a couple Instagram posts and stuff. I was like, all right, I got you. What does he got?
1.8.
Knew it. But so my homeboy pulls up Devin Physique, right? And he's like, yo, bro, look at this guy. I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, yo, he does competitions, bro. I'm like, that guy? He's like, bro, we look better than him right now.
So, a stupid question. He really did competitions back then?
Yeah, and we did the show, and he got last, and we beat him. Yo, so that was like, yo, dude, right? The first show we show up to, right? Me and my homeboy, right? Me and my homeboy
you did the
Freak.
show with Devin.
Yes, yeah. Oh, no. It was the second show we did, right?
Oh, my God.
So it was my homeboy's third. It was my second, right? So, it was like wild, right? We show up to our first show, right? Yo, we are dry, hard, grainy, shredded to the bone. This is in 2013, let me remind you. Men's Physique just came out the year before.
I did it. I competed in 2013. I bet I went against him.
We went to this show in Lehigh Valley. If I show you what the people looked like in this show, and if I showed you the people, you'd be like, you guys won that show, no doubt. Me and my boy got last place in our classes, yo. They said, yo, you guys are middleweight bodybuilders.
Oh, so they had everybody tiny.
This men's physique was like dudes that stand outside of Hollister with their shirt off.
Yeah, that's
Before it evolved.
Yeah, it wasn't bodybuilding. Yeah. We already looked like bodybuilders.
Back when it was men's bikini.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Like, but you know what's so funny about the whole men's bikini thing? I laugh because that's why I say when bodybuilders say that. That's cute because who's really getting on stage in a bikini though?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here with that shit.
He is.
No, but
I did men's physique.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's just basically it's
Yeah, they're wearing man thongs.
it's clowning their joke.
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to use
You're
it
trying
as
to
a
front
joke.
on me,
You're
but-
trying to use it as a joke, but you don't even realize you're the one getting on stage in a bikini, bro.
You know what's funny too is not for nothing, but the men's physique pros nowadays, a lot of them wouldn't even make classic weight.
No, I wouldn't.
That's my. That's
what do
my
you
point.
what do you weigh
Shred it
when
to
you
the
what do you
fucking
weigh
bone.
when you're
Actually, no, I wouldn't make classic weight. I'm lying.
Would you?
Yeah.
How much you weigh usually?
Roughly. On stage,
roughly.
183, 185. This year, I'm probably be close to 190 though. Like maybe a
Yeah.
little bit over.
Oh.
And yeah,
Oh,
baby,
made some improvements, huh?
Yeah, we put on some new muscle. But yo, you're 100% right.
It's crazy.
Most of them wouldn't.
Yeah, there's some big fucking boys up there now.
Yeah, and it's evolved to a real sport. It's real bodybuilding. Then you got the little guys who bitch. Oh, this is not what men's physique is supposed to be. Last time I checked, you guys aren't the judges or the officials. So how do you guys make the standard? You're a fan. Just be a fan. Clap when you see your favorite guy come out.
the dude that you hit the most hearts on. That's the dude
if
you
you-
clap
and if
on.
you
Jeff
wanna-
Seed.
Oh shit. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
I remember how many people fucking were crazy about him, and then he
he
just
just-
dropped off a cliff.
He's natty, bro.
Oh yeah,
All right.
half natty lighting.
All right. Whatever.
Here's the trick on Instagram. If you know somebody's name on there, they're not natty.
Ooh.
It's as simple as that.
I like that one.
It's as simple as that.
Yo, people stay with this natty bodybuilding shit, right? And I'll be like, yo, bro, nobody cares about natty bodybuilding. And
They want to put asses in seats.
you want to hear something funny? I actually have 3 natty IFBB Pro wins where I was running nothing for those wins.
Was one of those against Devin Physique?
No.
That was before you were pro.
Yeah, that was before I was pro.
Wait a minute. You said you did 2013, right? That's when
Yeah.
Did you do Brooklyn?
No.
Okay, because
No.
that was my first show.
No.
Imagine I went against him.
It was a little rinky-dink show in Lehigh Valley,
Where's Lee? It's Jersey.
Pennsylvania.
See, I don't even fucking know.
And
That's-
when we got tanned, the tanning lady was like, yo, you and your boy are the best looking guys in this whole entire show that no one that I've tanned come close to you guys. She's like, wait, you guys do men's physique? We're like, yeah. And she was like, what the fuck? And then, yo, dude, it like evolved into a real, yo, dude, my first show with Omar, yo, I showed up to this show looking fucking bananas, yo. After the show, the feedback was, Andre, you can no longer do regional shows. You are a middleweight bodybuilder. And it's funny because I weighed 178 pounds and middleweight is 176 and a half. And they're like, yeah, you're going to have to come down a little bit to go pro. Yo, I had to digress my physique to 168 pounds to go pro. And then as soon
Really?
as I went pro, my second pro show, they told me, yo, Dre, you're not big enough. You got to get bigger.
Don't you love that shit?
I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter because I put on muscle fast, so I never sat down. I put the muscle on as I went. So my first year as a pro, I actually went to the Olympia. My first year as a pro, I did 5 shows. I was only out of the top 5 of one of those shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I've only been out of the top 5 twice in my whole career.
Shit.
Out of 29 pro shows, some shit like that.
and a lot of and 2 I'm going to touch on this now. 2 Arnold Classic wins back
Yes,
to
sir.
back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's some impressive shit, man.
Yeah.
After the Olympia showing last year, it was probably my worst showing. I got caught a staph infection a couple weeks out from the O, so I had surgery 10 days out. Like I could have handed in the medical paperwork and took the medical exemption, got the free trip to the Olympia, all that stuff, and not have to compete. But it's not really my thing. And I still think, yo, honestly, me in my head, bro, I thought I could still pull it off. But when you lose 8 pounds in 2 weeks, you really kind of like, yo, my whole physique changed, man. And yo, my coach is like, bro, he's like, I was watching you fade. And he's like, I didn't want to tell you, man. He's like, I don't want to break your heart, bro.
You want to break the spirit.
He's like, you were fading, though. He's like, I saw it. And like Weinberger and them, they're like Weinberger's like, bro, 3 weeks out from the Olympia, when you came into check-ins, you would have won that day. So it's
it's an upsetting feeling, but
Right.
it brings a better redemption story.
I don't think it's I'm not upset about it. It's just a tough pill to swallow. And then, but like I see Jim Mannion and them after, like this season, in the beginning of the season, and they say like, yo, Dre, man, shit happens, bro. That shit you like really don't control that much. So he's like, yo, there's 99.9% chance it'll never happen to you ever again. So cool, shit happens. It didn't work out for the Olympia. So for that Arnold Classic this year, I was a man on a mission. Like I didn't want to win the show. I wanted a perfect score. I came to annihilate people. I was like, no, they don't need to compare me to nobody in this show. They need to compare everybody else to everybody else. When I come out the curtain, I want them to say in their head that is the winner and that is the winner.
I love that.
Yeah, let's see who's taking second.
Yeah. And how long was that prep for you?
Ooh, I don't even remember.
The Arnold prep?
I want to say 10 weeks, maybe.
Okay.
weeks.
Is that usually like an average prep for you?
10 weeks.
Dude, my fat ass did 23 weeks.
Yeah, now we don't.
Oh my God.
Coach don't like me doing long preps.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you start getting bored and you start
Mind starts drifting.
Yeah.
You want to
like
actually enjoy it.
I don't stay gung-ho the whole time.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm 8 to 10 weeks, I'm in.
Yeah.
All in the whole time.
Yeah, locked in, ready
The
to
whole
rock.
time.
And after the Arnold, how'd that feel?
That was a great feeling, bro. It was a great feeling. Because after the Olympia, people felt like they was writing me off or something.
Yeah, well, everybody wants to
they don't know
always-
what happens.
Yeah, everybody wants to do speculation on.
But what
every
I was
fucking
saying to
thing.
myself is, bro, like, do you guys realize I have the most wins in this division? Like, do you guys realize those people at the Olympia, like, I've been cooking those guys for 2 years straight. One bad showing, and it wasn't like I was at my best and lost to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was at my best and lost to them, yo, they got it. Wasn't at my best and that was probably my worst showing ever, and I was still top 5 in the world. Like,
You can't say anything bad about that.
hey, bro, come on.
Yeah.
And you guys are sitting here trying to write me off?
What was it was Brandon,
Raymond,
Ray.
Ryan, Terry, Jeremy in 4th, me in 5th.
Okay. Yeah, it's a fucking stacked up lineup right
Yeah,
there.
solid fucking top 5, bro, all day.
Yeah. And just after the Arnold, obviously emotions were probably high, and you're excited that you got that spark. Not that you didn't lose the spark, because you did. You had the spark to go in there and annihilate everybody. But at that point, leaving the Arnold, you did what you set out to do, and then most people, like we were saying earlier, their focus would be the Olympia. What was the next one you did?
All right, well, I wasn't doing what I did last year, and I wasn't going to go sit down for the whole season. I was like, nah, we ain't doing that again. But so what I did was I didn't pick out shows based on like most people like, oh, you ain't doing the New York Pro in Pittsburgh. No, I did those already. I won the New York Pro. I got that win. I was like, no. I was like, I'm going to do things that benefit me and fun shit. So I went and did Texas Dre Dillard show because the first place prize was the same cash that the Arnold paid out.
Damn.
And
There
then,
you go.
and then on top of that, I won a free trip for 2 to any destination in the world. It was to DR, but you know how all the people dying in DR. So I hit the lady up. I'm like, yo, I hit the sponsor up. I'm like, yo, dude. I was like, yo, these people dying in DR. I don't know what it is. She's like, listen, you can go wherever the hell you want to. So me and my girl going. Actually, I ain't even gonna say it on this because she don't know where we going. But
Okay.
we going on vacation.
Is it somewhere tropical?
Fuck it, I'm gonna just say.
Nah, don't say it. Don't ruin the surprise.
All right, well, I'm not. Fuck it, I'ma
Tropical
say
or
it.
European?
I'm gonna just say it. Yo, so we going to the Maldive Islands.
Oh.
We going in October for my birthday.
Dope.
So
There you go.
that's where we go. Like, so it was like, all right, yeah, I did the show. I won 5,000 first prize, and then I also won the trip to the Maldive Islands.
Yo, like, quick question though. Do you have an extra ticket for a photographer to come with you?
Yeah.
Because I know
Somebody did the shoot.
I know you're gonna need some content.
Yo, this is true. This is true.
John owns a boom mic, so he can just hold
That's
the
it.
boom
I'm
mic.
gonna hold the mic for you guys.
No, but we're gonna need John to talk at some point
Yes.
because his voice is great.
Oh, it's so good. It's so
We're
good.
gonna need him to talk at some point.
So velvety.
But that's why I picked that show. And Dre Dillard's been asked. Look, Dre Dillard's had me as a special guest the last 2 years before that, and I didn't compete in the show. And she's like, Dre, you never competed. All right, Dre, I'm gonna compete this year. So I did the show. So cool, I won.
Sure,
All right,
I'll
we got-
gladly take your money.
So we got the stuff, right? So cool. Worked out how I was supposed to. Then the next show I did was Puerto Rico. And the reason why I did Puerto Rico is because it's like, all right, well, the sponsors pay for my travel and stuff. So let me stay for like 3 extra days, and then it's a free vacation for me and my girl. So
Always thinking.
now I'm like kind of finessing it to what works out for me.
And what happened? So you won the Texas show, and what happened in Puerto Rico?
We won.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
For the listeners at home. For the listeners at home. So we won the Arnold, we won Texas, and we won Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and I don't like people like, oh, you're not focused on Olympia. I'm focused on the Olympia now. Like, what do you mean burn out? Like
After a nice little vacation.
It was perfect time to get the clarity in the mind after the show. Like, I had the little vacation, got some clarity. Cool, came home, chilled out for what I have 6 weeks of downtime.
Mm-hmm.
Had 6 weeks to go fuck off, eat as much food as I wanted to.
What did that food consist of? What's your go-to?
What's your vice?
One. You're on an
Cheesecake Factory all day.
Yes, we did say.
And I don't care. Like, I don't care what you want. I'll just click my eyes closed. Bring me whatever.
Bring everything.
Bring me whatever.
If you had to select the best cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory,
I don't eat the cheesecake.
What?
I love the food. I've never eaten the cheesecake. Not
Really?
Even once.
Why
not?
not?
Even once.
Just fucks with your stomach, or
No, I just never have room for it. I never have room in
You ordered 3 entrees.
Yo, this is the best, right? Talk about Cheesecake Factory and entrees, right? Mm-hmm. Yo, we go with Raymond, right? Yo, Raymond doesn't order entrees. Raymond orders about 8 to 10 fucking appetizers.
damn.
Yo,
Oh,
let me get this whole side of appetizers.
he just gets tapas. He's just like
This
out here.
whole side. He's like, I just want the give me the whole left side appetizers.
Hey Dre, you'll be able to fix plates. Don't worry
like,
about it.
I'm looking over like, yo, what's that? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, cool. Pass it over here. Yeah, can we get some more bread too?
See, he's revolutionizing it.
Oh yeah. Nah, yo, Ray doesn't order entrees. He orders all appetizers, man. All appetizers. He wants to try everything.
I got some friends like that. You go to like the little tapas places. They just bring you a bunch of little things. Just sample it out. I want to hit some dim sum places.
Ooh.
That's what. If you
Yes,
want to
sir.
go one day, I am down. I have not. You're in prep right now, so you can't eat anything.
Catch me in late September.
When you come back,
Yeah, I'll get fat with you.
with a W.
I'll get fat with you.
Yeah, please.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll get a little bit more fluffy at my sides.
I'll get fat with
There you go.
Like, oh yeah, we getting fluffy for this off season.
So now let me ask you this: you win off your show, any show in the world. What's the first thing you going to eat?
Yo, every single
Besides
time,
it's Cheesecake Factory.
we go there every single time,
Every
no
single
matter where
time.
the hell I'm at.
So it's a good thing it's all
No
over
matter
the world.
no matter where the hell I'm at. All right. Yo, Dre, we already looked up Cheesecake Factory. It's only 15 minutes away. Cool.
They have them ready for
They
him.
already know. Everyone knows where I'm going.
It's only an hour and a half away. Cool.
Hour and a half. I'm like, fuck.
All right.
What's the closest steakhouse?
It's Morton's. Fuck it. We spend
Fuck
it. We spending it all.
We going. We going.
So it's safe to say you're pumped for this Olympia.
Yeah.
Get back in Vegas, touchdown. How early are you getting there?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. Gives you time. I don't know. Do you hold water?
No, hell, not really.
Yeah, because Arash gets there super early
Yeah.
because he holds so much fucking water.
See, but I'm leaving from Kentucky.
Okay.
My girl lives over there.
She lives in Kentucky?
She lives in Indiana.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is, I'm flying out there like 2 weeks before I leave. So I'm flying out there. I think I got an event out here the 28th. So a day or two after that, I fly there.
Cool.
And all my reservations, all my stuff, we're leaving from there.
Dope.
So I'll spend my last it'll be 3 weeks out from it'll be 3 weeks out. I think 2.5 weeks out. So I'll spend the time there, and then the Tuesday we go to the Olympia.
Sick.
All right.
Some badass shit, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm excited to watch you up there because, last year
I can't wait, dude.
Last year we didn't see you at your best, and I'm excited to see you at your best.
Yeah, without a doubt. Your whole life to me is like one of those. You ever see those maps where whenever you go somewhere else or you compete somewhere, you just fill in the fucking color?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you color it. Yeah,
That's what I think you're really doing.
Those maps are dope. Yo,
He's scratching it off.
yo,
He's putting the medals on it.
if you think about it, right, that's what I've done. I've got all the titles.
That's what I'm saying. You're just going all over the place.
I've got Toronto. I've got Miami. I've got New York. I
Have you done
literally-
any of the international Arnolds yet?
No, because none of them have men's physique.
Oh, really?
Only ours had men's physique. But I heard through the grapevine, Australia's got us this year.
Oh.
So you know me.
So you're
He's going to be
going-
hanging down under.
Now, look, I don't care if I even win the Olympia or not. Like, people like, oh, you win the Olympia, you're going to sit out. Aren't you sitting out? No, I'm going for a 3-peat at the Arnold, and then I'm going to take my ass over to Australia and go do that one too.
I fucking love it. I love the kill or be killed mentality.
But it's not even kill or be killed. It's, yo, dude, I'm fighting for legacy here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm...
And your family.
All right, look, the on-stage money is not really shit for Men's Physique, so I make all my money off stage. Like I tell everybody, the on-stage money is just a bonus. Like I get a bag off the stage,
which is good.
But it's not even about the money, bro. It's about legacy. I want to be a legend when this shit is over, bro. Why not? If I'm putting all of this into it, and I do have the talent, why not go for that?
Yeah.
Look at Dexter Jackson. Dude's got like 30 fucking wins. Ain't nobody touching that. Dexter only has one Olympia, and he will go down as one of the greatest bodybuilders ever. Ever. And he's only got one. Ever.
Yeah.
It's like Super Bowls. You only need one.
Yeah.
And then if you have all the stats behind it, we can put you right in the convo.
Yeah, Brady going for 7 now.
Dude.
He's gonna get it too.
I think the team's a little. I don't think the team's there this year.
Oh, they are.
The team wasn't there last year, and Brady willed them because I tell everybody, dude, I'm a Jet fan, so I see this shit firsthand.
Oh, congrats on Bell.
Yeah. We ain't gonna talk about Jets right now, man. Wait till the season starts. I ain't got no high hopes, no low hopes. I'm just waiting for the season to start.
Deadass, we should go to the Patriot Jet game.
I'm in for that.
Let's go.
I'm in for that, Rizzle. 100% too.
Yeah.
I'm in for that. Yo, we'll talk after.
Yeah, we
this,
got
but
you.
I'm in for that. But Tom Brady willed them last year to that win, bro. And not for nothing, Tom should have 8.
Yeah, he should.
They were the best team those 2 years.
Yeah, the Eagles should not have beaten us.
No. I'm talking
you're talking about the Giants
too?
too? Yeah.
The 2 years the Giants beat you.
Yeah, what happened those 2 years was Brady's never gotten beat. Brady's defenses have gotten beat.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
His defense has fallen apart.
Okay, if he's got the ball, he's winning the game. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's why the defense,
100%.
being such a
But you know what? I don't even
year.
think the defense got beat. Those were miraculous plays that will never happen again.
No, of course, but to get to that point though, where it's on the line like
True.
that, think about last year
Agreed.
with the Rams.
True.
The most dominating offense in the league. And our defense held them the entire game. Crazy.
That is a gem. You're right.
Crazy.
You are right.
So we'll see. Gordon's coming back.
Yes.
He will be coming back.
Yes.
Especially because they let what's his name back in. Did they trade him KC?
Oh, he went to the Browns.
Okay. Oh,
Went to the Browns.
It wasn't. It's Hill.
Yes. No. Not Hill. Well, I can't think right now. KC dropped him, and the Browns picked him up the next week.
Fuck it, we'll take him.
And he didn't even get in trouble for anything.
So Gordon going away on some mental stuff, and like that shit's crazy to me.
Yeah, but
no, I'm saying like crazy to me that they would punish him for that.
Oh
like,
yeah,
when the dude. That's a whole nother topic.
It's weird how that stuff goes down now. Yeah. Because like anything that hits the news, they feel like they got to make a reaction to now. Mm-hmm. It's even like the Sean Roden thing.
Yeah.
Like they felt like they had to suspend him. And it's unfortunate for him, very unfortunate, but I get why they did it at the same time because
the business side of it.
Yeah, because we would only be talking about that right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I get it, but in sports, it's just unfortunate when things like that happen because nowadays in 2019 with social media and all this stuff, it gets around so fast. And in the court of public opinion, like in the regular court, you were innocent until proven guilty. In the court of public opinion, you are guilty until you prove your innocence, bro.
Yeah. Well, you got all the keyboard warriors. Everyone wants to talk shit all the time.
Yeah, because they're comfortable behind their keyboard. And in the year 2000, when I was in freaking high school, if somebody's talking shit, it was them, and you're meeting them by the tree after school, and guess what? We're gonna scrap this out. And then, hey, after the scrap, it can be over.
Yeah, beef is done. Mm-hmm.
It's, you know what? We hanging out next weekend at the party.
That was a good left hook.
Like, that's what happens. But nowadays, everything lingers and everyone just talks shit because we can just sit behind the computer and talk shit all day. Like, look, on Instagram, I don't respond to nobody that talks shit. Like, people be trying to bait me all day. Block. I've got to a place in my mind because I used to respond to everybody on Instagram at one point. Like, you're talking shit, bro. I'm responding because I'm funny as fuck. I got jokes, all that. So, I
think I would pay. I would pay to have you have a second account and just trash everybody.
I'd be having mom jokes, all that, bro. But look, don't come for me if you ain't ready for that.
Yeah.
Because look, you're coming at me, right? So why, if everything is on limits for you and nothing's off limits for you, Why should shit be off limits for me?
Because you're the public figure.
Yo, listen.
I'm not saying that's right, but
Hold
that's what they say.
Hold up.
Talk.
Before public figure, I'm something else before that. And I am a man. Like
You said exactly what I wanted you to say.
I'm a man before that. Like, people think that all I am is this public figure on IG. I'm shit outside of that. Like, do not get it twisted, bro. Do not get it twisted. I understand the public figure part, but also you have to understand I am somebody away from that computer.
I love that. I really do. Everybody thinks they see a celebrity or they see somebody and they exactly. Oh, he's got 500,000 followers on Instagram. Nothing phases him, and they just
run down on me and put a camera in my face and see what happens.
Yeah. Pick.
like.
But I look at this, right? On IG, you could get away with it. Try that shit in real life.
They won't.
And that's the thing.
Never.
But look, that's why I don't respond on IG. That's why I just block you.
You know, I talk to Sergio a lot. Sergio Oliva Jr.
I love Serge, man. I love Serge. Yeah.
Sergio just
we did a show with Serge, man.
Fires off.
Yo,
man.
he's live. He holds nothing back.
No, I talked to him about shit like that, you know, and do you think any of those motherfuckers are saying shit to Sergio in person?
No, and he responds to all the trolls like how I used to.
Yeah.
Dude, what I realized is this. Yo, it's wasted energy. Mm-hmm. Yo, dude, I got way too much shit going on to sit here and write soliloquies back and forth with people on the internet, bro. Yo, you don't like me? You got a problem? Hold this block. Join the block party. The line's around the block. Yo. Bro, like, I don't have time for it. For what? For what?
I'm going to use that.
Like, for what?
Yeah, no.
And yo, it took me a while to get to that place, though. Mm-hmm. It did. But look, it's like this. I tell people like, oh, why do you block them, though? Look, it's a cold world out here, right? But I'm controlling the temperature around me.
Facts.
Mm-hmm. It's my page, not yours. You can talk as much shit as you want to about me on your own page. Don't come to my page with that shit.
And even just your fans, too. If they want to read the comments, read different things about you, and they're saying negative shit, your fans, you want to support your fans because they support you. You don't want them sifting through bullshit.
You want to fucks with the people that fucks with you. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Yo,
the people that are there because they like you and they like your journey and they inspire and you inspire them. You don't want to have the haters just.
I have no.
Yeah.
Like, all right. I'm going to say two things, right? Number one is I put no stock in the haters. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Give a fuck about you hating on me, bro. Like, all right, cool. Like, I'm not doing shit because a hater is hating. No, I'm doing shit because I'm chasing goals, bro. So I look at it like, yo, I got no time to hate the haters. I'm too busy loving the people who love me. What the fuck you mean? Like,
and you look at haters too. You know what I mean? It's when have you ever met a hater that's doing something right in life?
Or doing better than
everyone's
you.
always shooting up.
Or doing anything. Or doing anything.
They're always shooting up.
Right.
You never see someone shooting down.
No, but I'm saying if you're reading haters, that's exactly it. They're not doing a fucking thing in life. It's some 45-year-old guy living with his parents' basement, you know.
I heard Gary Vee say something about haters, right? And he's like, yo, in the beginning he used to get mad about it, right? And then he said, yo, I started feeling bad for them. Because when he's like, when you really analyze it, right? Break it down and analyze it, right? I see things on the internet all day that I don't agree with and I don't leave my comment on there. For you to actually write your comment out and leave it there, something's going on with you in your own life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because regardless if you agree with it or not, it doesn't need your fucking comment. Mm-hmm. So if you're mature enough and you're grown enough where you might see something and you don't need to leave the comment, the moment you do start leaving those comments on people's pages, something's going on with you in your own life that maybe you need help with something.
Yeah, the game's a little twisted internally.
Because, yo, dude, like, people that got shit going on and they're happy in life, I don't give a fuck. Like, people ask me all the time, yo, what do you think about Jeremy and what's going on with him? Bro, I don't give a fuck what's going on with Jeremy and what's going on with him because guess what? I'm too busy with my own shit. He's still the homie, and so is Jordani. But guess what? I don't give a fuck about none of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's not even being a dick. It's just like, yo, bro, I got too much of my own life to worry about.
Yeah.
Why are you going to sit here and fret about every fart that happens with everybody else, man?
No, bro. And you know, I tell everybody, yo, maybe you guys should take a page out of the Mind Your Own Business book.
Facts.
Yeah, but most of them can't even read.
Yo, that was the best thing said all day so far.
Soundbite.
Yo, get that one.
We're going to recirculate that one.
Get that one.
Do you know who Jocko Willink is? ex-Navy SEAL. I've been posting a lot of his shit lately.
Yeah,
Dude is the real man.
Yeah.
Send me the page.
I will.
DM me the page.
You got to hear his podcast, man. The dude just speaks on subjects.
You've been sending me clips and clips.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah, he's great.
Great podcast, great dude. Tons of discipline. He did a TED Talk, and he was talking about how he had a select group of elite Navy SEALs over in one of the most dangerous portions of Iraq. And then they also had friendly Iraqi soldiers, friendly Army, and friendly Navy soldiers, everybody in the same area. All hell broke loose. They were firing at friendlies.
Oh, that happens?
And one of his Navy SEALs got injured, and one of the Iraqi soldiers got killed. And he's talking about responsibility and how at the debriefing, all of his guys were standing up saying, it was my fault because I didn't secure the perimeter, my fault in each sector. And he said, absolutely not. It was my fault because I'm the commander-in-chief.
The commander-in-chief.
And it all broke down underneath me.
I am the leader.
Yo, took the full blame on the
I am
chin.
the leader. Everything comes off my chin.
But he was talking about, I actually put his quote up 2 days ago on my story. He was talking about some guy hit him up and said, hey, this drunk dude like disrespected me in front of my wife and my kid, jumped in front of the car and was cursing at me, trying to get me to come out of the car. And I didn't let it rattle me, but I just wanted to know what your advice would be on it. And his statement is literally the statement that I've been thinking about constantly. It's, I could never be disrespected by somebody who doesn't respect themselves.
Ooh,
That's it.
Isn't that the truth? And look, you know what's crazy? That is so truthful.
Too real.
Because what I say to people is this. People are like, oh, you're disrespectful. You don't even respect yourself. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Yeah.
Get away
Why are you near me?
Get away from me. And, yo, honestly, like, I live under a rock now. Because, dude, like, when I tell you I was into some shit. Like, I was into some shit. And, just life teaches you. You got to weave out snakes and all that stuff in your life.
Cut the grass.
But guess what? Even if you got the grass cut, that doesn't mean they ain't there. So, guess what? I just stay in the house and I do my own thing because I don't have time to be cutting the grass, bro.
Yeah, all the time.
Nah,
Because it
stay-
keeps growing.
I just stay away from that shit, bro. Like,
You know, people are mad, or people get mad because they don't like you. You know, most people don't like themselves.
this is true. And, yo, I've calmed down a lot. George, I test a lot to George Brown, bro. He polished me out a lot, bro. But, yo, I'm very fucking intense and I'm very aggressive. So I'm ready to fight like all the time. Like I like not anymore, but I used to like even you see that shit on YouTube, the shit when I had to fight the kid at the gym. If you notice it, I gave him mad chances. Like I'm literally like,
Wait a minute, back up.
When
What?
did this happen?
When was this?
Dude, you can look it up on YouTube right now, bro. I had to fight this kid at the gym, bro. He's talking shit, bro.
What?
Like, yeah, bro. Like you'll see it outside, right? And it's clear I'm not being the aggressor in the fight, but I manhandled him, right? And I'm like, yo, dude, just go home. And he's coming back at me again, and I'm literally showing him mercy while I'm kicking his ass at the same time.
This is recent.
Yeah, bro.
Uploaded an hour ago.
You want to uploaded 20 minutes
Yeah,
ago?
bro.
Is
And
that
it's like-
why-
and it's
I
like-
thought it was traffic.
Nah, and it's like, yo, back in the day, I would have kicked that kid's teeth in. Like, I would have really punished him bad.
Oh yeah, you left him alone too.
Like, I would have.
You put him down and then you left him alone.
And then he got back up, and I put him down again. And then, like, dude, like, I literally,
Dude, that was a good technique,
like,
man.
and
Look at him, bare.
yo, cause, yo,
Good for you,
when I
though.
tell you I used to
Yeah.
do this shit like all the time, like, I could be a professional fighter if I wanted to be. Yeah, like, yeah.
That's the definition of manhandling somebody.
Like, and it's like,
But he left him alone on the
exactly.
ground.
if you
Like,
wa-
you're not
if-
there.
but
to-
if, like, if you watch it, like when you watch it, you see me like I'm showing him mercy and I'm not being the aggressor.
Yeah.
But back in the day, that's who I was, the aggressor. Like I would have beat that kid's face in back in the day.
so now, what happened?
Why I'm not like that no more?
No. But I want to hear that too. But
Oh.
what happened with that kid?
Yo, long story short, right? We're sitting in the gym. I just got to the gym. I'm on my second set.
Is that
bro.
a unique?
Yes, I'm at my second set, bro. The dude puts on 5 plates on the machine, walks away. I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna like I said it mad nice too. I was mindful not to be a dick. I'm like, bro, you're not gonna unrack none of that. What if some chick or old dude comes up and like he got you on the fucking gym, blah, blah, blah. And I'm
he's
just
being
like,
a
why
douchebag.
don't you fucking re-rack it? Like I ain't re-racking that shit. Put my headphones back on. I see his mouth still moving. Now, I already ended it putting my headphones back on.
Yeah.
I see his mouth still moving. Like, okay, so I take my headphones back off. Yo, what's up, bro? Yo, if you got a fucking problem, let's go outside. I said him at calm. I said, all right, so I guess we're going outside. Like, so we go outside. First thing he does is he says swing. Now, let me explain.
Oh, yeah, because he wants you to be the first one to hit.
But let me explain something to you, Nick. If I call you outside, as soon as you come outside, I'm mauling you because I'm the one with a problem.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk out that door, I'm mauling you.
He wanted you to be the one.
Like, so, okay. So, bro, like, he pushed me, called me a pussy. After he pushed me, bro, it was on after that. Like, I two-pieced him. He tried to throw a kick. Like, I scoop slammed him. I had him full mounted, punched him 4 times. The manager came out, like, it cuts on right when the manager came out, right? And the manager comes out. I had him full mounted. Like, it was, yo, when I tell you I had him full mounted in less than 10 seconds, it was less than 10 seconds. And the manager's like, yo, Dre, chill. And you know how most fights, they got to come pull you off?
Yeah.
Like, I was so superior to him that, and he wasn't a small kid neither. Like, I was so superior to him, I just was like, all right, I got off him. And I kind of helped him up. And I was like, bro, just go home. Like,
yeah, enough.
I was like, bro, this is easy work. So now you see me wave him off, and I'm walking back.
And he was trying to get.
And then he comes back at me again and swings his haymaker. Like, bro, I fight. You're not landing that punch. That's an easy punch to slip. Your footwork is sloppy, and you're back on the floor again. So now look, when I do the double leg power to him, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a double leg power, right? Now, when you do a double leg power, you're supposed to power through them all the way, and you end up back in a full mount. But I didn't even want to fight.
No,
like,
you put, and then you stood
so all
back
I did
up.
was double leg power him, and I just threw him on the floor like, yo, get away from me. And then he got up again, so I mugged him by his face. And then right when the video cut, I had him in a double underhook again. It's a wrestling move. Like, people know. It's another move where you're going back into another full mount. Like, and it's just like, dude, this is way too yo, it's man funny because I'm just like,
You're like, well, I guess I don't have to do cardio today.
I'm talking to the kid, and I'm just like, yo, bro, this is easy work, bro. Just go home.
He's talking to him while he's beating him.
Like, this is easy. But look, he should have left after the first full mount when I let him up. Because it's like this. You should have took the minor L there. It wasn't even that bad of an L to take.
And you've been like, whoa, this dude
like
obviously way
Bro,
bigger than I thought I was about to be.
You look like a chump now.
On the internet.
Like, you look like a chump now. And like, to me, like, yo, bro, I don't even be trying to fight people like that no more. Like, but I'm very aggressive. So like, in those kind of situations, I'm usually like, oh, you go outside? Come on, let's go. Right? Like, I know what I'm about out here.
Somebody hold my BCAAs.
Like, I know what I'm about out here, bro.
It's like a little taste of your past again.
And yo, dude, I don't care if you weigh 250, I will kick your ass. Like, I really fight. Like, if you weigh 250, bro, I will kick your ass. You are a 250-pound bodybuilder. Let's go outside. Come on. I'm ready. Like, and it's not even being arrogant or being a dick, bro. It's just, I be fighting.
You know what you're doing.
Like, so I don't even be trying to fight people no more because, like,
do you see how under the rock I am? Like, I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, like bro, like, it was all over the, yo, bro, all these pages reposted it, all that, bro. Everybody talked about it, all the blogs, all this shit.
When I tell you, like, I make the joke a lot. Like, people are like, oh, you know this athlete, you know this guy? I go, I know like 7 people. Dre, Arash, I know Kai,
John Meadows.
Yeah, John Meadows.
Yeah.
This list is getting I'm running out of fingers.
He's like, I know Weinberger. Besides that, I don't really know people.
I don't really fuck with anybody. Like, I don't follow any of the pages.
But like, look, it's mad funny, right? Like, I get a text, right, from JM. Yo, Tyler wants to know where you learned that double leg power from. I'm just like, oh shit. I roll up, fucking Tyler sees me. He's like, yo, good technique, bro. I'm just like, yo, dude, because, yo, when you watch the video, it's clear I'm not being the aggressor. And like, yo, if I would have beat the kid's face in, it probably might have looked bad on camera.
You would have.
But like, on
you
camera,
getting up, my first time seeing it, and not only because you're my boy, but like my first time seeing it and looking at that and seeing you put him on his back on concrete too. You could have pushed his face into the concrete, putting him on his back and getting up and trying to alleviate and walk away, and him just continually coming at you. That's a sign that you're on the defensive technically.
Technically, yes.
Yeah,
You're right.
technically speaking.
No, that's 100%
even though you're
right.
winning the fight, you're on the defensive.
Right. It's 100% right, yes.
Yeah.
And that kind of shit is just like, whatever. Like,
It's childish shit though.
For what?
You're past that.
Because I asked you asked you nicely to re-rack a couple weights, you want to tell me, like, that's not, listen, that's not called for to tell me, yo, you got problems, go fucking go outside. What?
What pre-workout was he on?
Like, that's not a
It's on
real
angel dust.
It's not a real issue. Like, I'm not trying to. Again, if that's the things he wants to fight about, he has stuff going on in his own life.
Some shit.
Like,
Some shit. I've never fought somebody over saying put a plate back when I first started going to the gym.
he had a chip on his shoulder for some reason, and I don't know what the reason was, but he ran into the right guy on the wrong day.
Well, he actually ran into the right guy because another guy would have kicked his fucking teeth in.
Yeah.
So technically, he did run into the right person. Because you showed restraint.
And look, right, my dudes that fight MMA and all that, right? And this is what they say. Do you know why you're supposed to put somebody out when you have them in a full mount?
No.
The reason why is because when I let him up and he swung that haymaker, if that shit lands and it hurts me, what happens then?
You're going to be stunned.
No. I mean, hurts me where I'm knocked out or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you're supposed to put somebody out when you have them full mounted.
Yeah. You're supposed
to end the threat fully.
The threat right when it's there.
It's like when they tell you when you shoot a gun, right? You don't shoot a gun just to shoot a gun.
No.
If you have that gun in your hand and you're gonna pull the trigger, you're shooting the gun to eliminate a threat.
I watch a shit ton of those fucking self-defense videos.
Like I'm sorry to say, bro, if I already have the gun drawn and I'm going to squeeze the trigger, I'm squeezing.
Decisions made up in my mind.
It's already made. Yeah. I'm ending this threat 100%.
Yeah.
If you're close enough, I'm going for your head. If you're in the mid-range, I'm going all center mass. Period.
We're learning a lot about Dre right now.
Period.
maybe Dre's actually the tactics guy. I keep watching on Instagram. Maybe it's a side account. He's in costume.
I'm ending the threat, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I'm shooting and it's. I don't want to necessarily say you're shooting to kill, but you are kind of.
Well, I've done a lot of research on getting a concealed carry, and anybody listening, if you're for guns, you're against guns, whatever. Everybody's opinion's different, but especially me with all the video gear and me running around with all my shit.
This is true.
Dude, I got $20,000-$30,000 worth of shit on me sometimes.
This is true.
I'm gonna look like a punk because somebody's gonna pull something on me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. So I've been looking into it, and I've been doing a lot of coursework, like looking for courses to start getting efficient with firearms and stuff like that.
You have to be efficient with it.
And that's the biggest thing. You brandish that firearm.
To me,
if you're showing.
To me, the gun safety is number one, bro.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Number one.
1,000%.
Number one.
Yeah. If you show that firearm, you've made that decision already that this is a threat.
Yes.
And this is what I will do if you continue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but you shouldn't brandish it unless you're pointing it at someone.
Well, yes. Brandishing and bringing it out.
Once you pull that gun out, you better be pointing it at a target. Because if not, don't pull it out.
I gotta show you the YouTube channel I watch. Dude, it's crazy. Everything happens in Brazil, bro.
Oh,
Fucking nuts.
Everything happens in Brazil.
I'm waiting to see Angelica just on a corner, like walking out of gym, like, what the hell?
No, she's the one mugging someone.
She's the one. Imagine we see Angelica down there.
Dude.
But yeah, I gotta show you that it's sick. He breaks down everything that went wrong to bring you to the point of the actual altercation.
Oh, yes.
And then
Crazy.
what actually happened and how it could be avoided.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, it's dope.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, you go on a binge, man. You
I
all of a
like
sudden
that.
you're 40 hours
I like
into
that.
YouTube. You're like, Jesus Christ.
But that's the kind of shit that I'd be interested in.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch that shit for an hour.
Oh, it's so
2
nice.
Hours, 3 hours later, what the fuck? I gotta go sleep.
I'm gonna put you on. Did you get any questions? I got a couple.
I got a couple. One was a weird one. It was like, do you have any special, like a ritual or something you do before you get on stage? Like something you do before every show?
Nah, but dude, I'm kind of like, I'm not superstitious with anything but sports, like most guys are.
I am too.
So like, I sleep in the same shit. I wear the same shit to get tanned. If you ever notice, bro, I'm wearing the same shit every time I get tanned.
I haven't noticed. I have to.
Every single time I'm in the pro tan booth. And it was so crazy, right? Because the company Nebbia had to hit me up. They're like, yo, bro, your fucking boxers are all tan stained. Bro, we're sending you new ones, bro. And
don't do that.
dude,
Don't touch me.
Look, they sent me new ones, but it's funny, right? Because I don't wear the new ones to get tanned. I wear them after. So
And then you snap a pic.
I have to wear my same ones to get tanned.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like,
There you go.
when it comes to shit like that, I got the same towel in my school bag. Like I got just.
I'm the same way, man.
Yeah.
There's certain little-
that one weird little thing you just keep with you.
Yeah. I got this little puppy, right? like this little fucking stuffed puppy. My daughter gave it to me like fucking in like 2016, bro. It comes to every fucking show. If I don't have that fucking puppy, I'm fucking losing my shit.
If you don't bring that puppy out on stage at the O,
Yo, it's a little,
and you hold it up like this.
I forgot. I had it laying out one day, and I forgot who went to fucking touch it, and I fucking flipped. Like, yeah.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
Here, let me get mine.
Yeah, I got some shit like that, bro.
You know what?
Oh no.
Now that I knew about the fight, this question
makes sense. It makes sense now.
makes so much sense. Where'd you learn how to dump Buddy on his neck like that?
See, he didn't know what See, you got a question from somebody. You didn't even know what it meant.
There you go.
I was like,
where the fuck did this come from?
What does that mean? Is this an enemy?
Yo, dude, like, yeah. I used to really do that shit.
Did you?
Yeah,
Just like in the streets type stuff, or was
both.
it?
I wrestled. That's
what I was about to say. Or was it like professional?
I wrestled in school too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like I know technique.
You liked wrestling?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Besides the conditioning part, bro, I had to give that shit up.
Yeah.
It's worse than bodybuilding.
Oh, dropping weight for matches and shit.
Fucking worse than bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Because look, bodybuilding, right? We cut weight and all that shit, right? Mm-hmm. But we just get on stage to look pretty. Wrestling, like, you got to go wrestle somebody.
This performance involved, like real.
I got to go wrestle and outwill somebody now. Mm-hmm. It's not the funnest thing.
Like dropping weight for powerlifting. You got to be at your strongest and your lightest.
Yes,
right.
But look,
we just have a bunch of muscles that look good and don't do anything.
But this is my thing for powerlifting, right? I wouldn't drop weight for powerlifting. Mm-hmm. I would stay I would stay at my homeostasis weight, which means I wouldn't bulk either. So I would
stay neutral.
I would stay at my homeostasis weight, and I would powerlift at that weight because I'm going to be strongest at. If I have to cut 10 pounds to try to make a weight to try to beat those guys in that, I'll beat guys here because I'll be way stronger here. Mm-hmm. Like I'm just not gonna go.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Most people powerlift, they're bulking all year, so that's why they got to cut because it's like I have too much weight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But if you're in a homeostasis, why even cut?
Do you see? Is that why you would see a lot of injuries? I guess in powerlifting, is it because they're coming down so much and their bodies, their joints and bodies aren't used to it?
Oh wait, what do you mean injuries on stage?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that, and yes,
probably right.
And yes, your ligaments.
I don't really focus on a lot of.
Your ligaments and tendons aren't ready for that weight on that. It's not ready for the amount of weight on your body at a smaller weight.
But then again, the pro powerlifters, I don't think they have weight classes. No, like you look at the Arnold.
I have no clue.
I have no clue.
I think it's just open.
That's it. We're gonna
But then again, it's them pushing a new max they've never done before on
Very
stage.
true. Very true.
Even though the muscles, they did the math, the muscles can handle it. The tendons go, hey, fuck
you. Yeah.
Fuck you. We're done.
Yo, see, and
that's some scary
what
shit.
he's just said is that's where you get the injuries.
Yeah.
The muscles can hold the load. But guess what? Today the tendons might say,
nah, we're good.
Well, because you know what? The tendons grow with the muscle, but not nearly at the same rate.
And they don't, and at the same time, they're not as strong as the muscles.
Not even close.
Like when you warm up, you're not necessarily warming up the muscles. You're mostly warming up tendons. Mm-hmm. Because it's like when Jeremy tore his pec. He's like, yo, it's a weight that I always lift, Dre. I did a charity lift without warming up, and that's how I tore a pec.
Yeah, weren't lubed up and ready to go.
It's something that he usually does.
I have a friend, and if Joe, you're listening, you're an asshole. I have a friend who is big into like powerlifting movements, and he'll do cold. He'll go 60, 70 pound dumbbells on chest press, then he'll go hundreds, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna get injured. I don't think you realize how fucking bad that is. That you're not gonna. Oh well, I don't want to waste energy and get. I'm like, dude, it's not about that. It's about giving yourself some time to get warmed up and let the body know, hey, we're gonna do this now.
I always start my workouts in a hoodie because I love to sweat before I take.
Yes.
But I have to get that lather on before I take the hoodie off because once I start sweating, then I know like that's me knowing I'm warmed up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then I can really get to this real weight.
Yeah, that's what I have to do too. But I feel like you're the same way.
You know what? I just do a lot of warm-up sets. Like every single exercise I do, I'll do 2 warm-up sets before I start doing the working sets.
But see, I feel like I'm wasting time doing that. Because look, I'll do the warm-ups in the beginning.
In the hoodie, and you feel like you get done quicker.
once I'm warm, oh no, we're going into working sets right away.
I don't even mean get my body warm. I just mean warm up the muscle like for that specific angle.
Yeah, but see, like, I'll give you an example, right? Say we're doing back, right? After I already warmed up the back, give a fuck, bro. We're doing bent over rows. Cool. Throw the 225 on there. I'm ready to rock.
Yeah.
Because if I already did 2 exercises before, and I get to the bent over rows, why am I doing 135? I can do fucking 40 reps.
See, I just feel like even with something like that, if I'm going in from say like a lat pull down and then like a cable
It's
row,
weird.
Oh yeah, all right.
I agree with
There
both of
I
you.
agree
Yeah.
with you.
yeah,
That,
because
the
then
movement's
your
totally different.
Then your hammy's got to warm up.
I totally
You know what I
agree
mean?
with you on
Because then
that
you're
one.
holding.
Say I'm doing a dumbbell row.
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm going to bent over rows
Then,
after.
yeah, you just load that
I'm just
fucking thing
loading
up.
it. But I agree with you there.
That's what I'm
Where
saying.
you're incorporating different
Yes.
Yeah.
muscles
I
and
different
100%,
stabilizers.
100% agree on that.
Because if I load my hamstrings at 225 from nothing,
100% agree with that.
they're gonna pop.
100% agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, John Meadows is big on. He was doing his whole thing when he was trained with Centopani, and then of course when he trained down here, a lot of his programming it has do 1 to 2 greaser sets, like just kind of get greased up in the movement, and then we're hitting our 3 working sets.
Exactly.
And a lot of his shit he does work up to a tough 8. So whatever your hardest weight is, so he'll go. Keep adding a 25-pound plate until it gets to that hard 8.
Yeah.
Then your set starts for 3.
Ooh.
For 3 sets. So say we're doing 8 reps, right? And he does a meadow row. I don't know if you ever seen that. Meadow row is I'm getting away from the mic.
Bent over rows with a deadlift.
Meadow row is like this. When you're on a T-bar, right? You know how the T-bar comes up like this?
Uh-huh.
Now you just go in front of the T-bar so the bar's here.
Uh-huh.
And you hit it like
Oh,
this.
Oh, I've
yes.
seen those, yeah.
It's called a landmine row.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Landmine row.
I'm used to meadow row. Maybe John could let me know who came first, the landmine row, landmine row, or him. But
landmine.
every time I do that one, we're throwing 25-pound plates on until we get to that 8 that's heavy, and then the 3 sets of 8 starts.
You know what's funny? That's why I like. This is where the good middle ground is. You see me write my shit down, like everything I write.
He writes down everything.
I've been writing all my workouts down since I was like 16.
Damn.
So I have a stack of books at home. But so I don't need all those figuring out the weight sets. I know my warm ups, and then I know my working sets. So every week I know what I'm gonna fail at.
That's
8 reps.
actually, look, you know what's crazy? Because I always thought people that fucking use the notebooks are like, what the fuck, it's overkill. Mm-hmm. But you just told me why it makes sense.
There you go.
He even
Because
does the
now
temperature, like how the room feels.
Now,
He does it warm and shit.
because you know why he's doing the temperature? So he knows how his body's going to react to the
Exactly.
weight.
Yeah.
So what
Exactly.
he's saying is that I know with these elements, and these elements, I know where my max is.
Yes, and you know what? If in every workout I'll go into, I'll make at least one thing on that piece of paper improve from last week.
Ooh.
If something doesn't improve every time, I have to look back at my diet and my sleep and say what's going wrong, because I know scientifically how the body works. Something should be
you
getting
should
better.
be improving.
Right.
All right. I agree with you. I like that.
There you go.
I like how, and look, before you just broke it down like that, I'd be like, you bring a notebook to the gym? You're a bodybuilder? Fuck out of here. I'd be like, oh, you're a power lifter? All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
What's your max?
I'd be like, you're a bodybuilder and you bring a notebook?
Yeah, but
What?
you know what? My pure hypertrophy sets are always 100% intensity now. Because I kept working
'Cause
the
you
books
know,
up. I kept working the books up until 100%. And now every single week I go in, if I do one more thing past last week because I improved, that still has to be 100% intensity.
Yes.
Even if it's I'm talking one more rep,
Yes.
another 5 pounds, a little more time and attention. And I'll use the book instead of my phone because I can write little anecdotes in there.
Everything.
Got to the gym at this time.
Right in a little corner.
Only
Oh.
only have 3 meals.
Make a little asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives
3
you something-
meals
something
instead
tangible.
of 2 today. In a rush, whatever it happens to be.
Yeah, he gets down to it. I like it.
Works.
Yeah.
Works.
I'm a
Works really
lazy
well,
ass.
man.
And I bet you it works for you good too.
You know what? I've done a lot by my age. So, I'm 23. I have a pretty good build on me so
Oh,
far.
shit.
And I
Yeah,
know-
don't let the voice fool you.
This guy's a baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. He's just
Shit.
starting. He's just starting.
yeah.
Yeah,
So, you know what? It's
you got a long time ahead of you, brother.
that's my point, though, is so I try to make sure I take advantage of every single fucking minute.
You know what? I would too.
Because whether you're young or you're older, I could have a bad injury next year, and somebody who just starts at 40 could have 10 more years ahead of me. But
Ooh, this
who
is true.
knows how much time we have to be the best we can be. So go balls out, do everything you can, and do it as smart as you can.
I like that.
You know?
You know what? You're kind of wise for your age.
Yeah,
kind of
right?
wise for your age, man. Because you said stuff that you can say that to older people and they can learn something.
Yeah. Something to teach everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let me get that other question I had.
What was
Yeah,
the other
shoot
one?
it.
Anything good?
Besides, yeah, we got some good ones.
How'd you learn to
Always
dump
good.
buddy on his head? That was a good one. Oh, shit.
We're gonna frame that
Yo,
one.
dude, no one ever lets me live it down, bro. Everywhere I go, bro, I show up to a fucking event. Everyone that comes over to the event, Dre, what up, bro? Yo, I seen that video, bro.
You know what I'm gonna
Is
do?
anybody gonna let me live it down?
I'm changing your contact.
That's
Your
what I'm
name.
saying.
It's gonna be the hands.
Yo, look, no, you know what everybody calls me? Full Mount Dre.
Oh no.
Yo, bro, it'd be the funniest shit, dude. Roll up, what up, Full Mount? I'm like, oh my God, I'm never gonna live this down.
So we got the how did your fitness journey begin? It kind of just happened by mistake.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And then what age did you start?
Ooh, like competing?
I guess your fitness. So when did you really start
I've
picking
been-
up weights? I
look,
guess.
I've been lifting weights since I was 13, playing football. But when I went to college, bro, I worked out every single day. I had a set schedule. So when I came back from college, bro,
St. John's
I had-
has a fantastic.
Yo, dude, I had a doofy ass chest, crazy biceps, and traps out of this world. I don't train traps at all, and I stopped training biceps for 2 years. I just actually started training them again this year because my shoulders were behind, so I had to stop training arms to let my shoulders catch up. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but they caught up, and I train arms again.
Dope. And I got this. Is the Stairmaster really effective to get shredded glutes? I mean,
I don't touch the Stairmaster.
yeah. I knew that was coming.
Yo, dude, in the beginning, I used to only do the Stairmaster. And it used to drive me crazy. So me and Stephanie had to break up.
Stephanie.
Me and Stephanie don't talk anymore.
She wasn't working out.
Nah, we don't talk no
It's okay. Listen, on to bigger and better pastures.
more. But
I guess it really just depends on your body
just-
fat, right? And just
It's just your body. Look, your body's not gonna. If you go on the Stairmaster,
I was just about to say,
Or you
your,
do-
your
yeah,
body
no.
doesn't know that it's
Yeah.
on the Stairmaster. Let's take the fat from your glutes. No, your body loses fat however the fuck it
Just
wants
knows
to.
expending calories.
It's the same thing as somebody saying, "Let me do a million crunches and I'll have a shredded six pack."
I'm trying to lose belly fat. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? You don't get to target fat. It drops off from where it wants to.
Yeah,
yeah, unfortunately, I've had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah, it's like
wouldn't that be nice?
It's like the girls that are bottom heavy, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, sweetie, that's just where it's gonna come off last.
Yeah, it is what it is. That's what happened.
It's gonna go on there first too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you put it back on, it's going there
Going
first.
right where you don't want it.
That's like me, my lower back and my lower abs.
That's what. Yo,
That's exactly where I hold fat.
Lower back, love handles, and I hold the weight in my ass too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the Italian booty when I get hit too heavy. Fat burners, do they make the process faster to be ready for a show, including a good diet? I mean, I guess that that's.
All right, well,
I'm sure some of it's placebo, but
Yeah.
Right. The thing around fat burners, right? This is my thing with fat burners.
yeah.
All it really does is elevate your heart rate without you after working so hard.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, say I don't take fat burners, right? I'm just gonna break down the math for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say I don't take anything before I get on the treadmill in the morning, right? And I put the incline all the way up to 15, right? For me to get to 160 heart rate, I probably got to go like 4.0, 4.1 on the speed. Now, if I take the burners, I can get to 160 heart rate at 3.5, 3.6.
Yeah, 'cause you're already in that state.
So it's basically bringing my heart rate up with working less hard.
I dig it.
Like, are they specifically burning the fat? No. You still got to work to burn the fat.
Yeah.
Oh, my man hit it right with what you just said was a weakness that you had to bring up. So, what advice would you give to somebody who's trying to build bigger, rounder shoulders? So, what have you been working on yourself, I guess, and what have you found?
Frequency number one. And yo, dude, honestly, I stopped pressing.
Oh, stop pressing, really?
Stop pressing, bro.
Altogether?
I stopped pressing. It's like, who the hell was I talking to just the other day? Dude on Condemned Labs with me, Nick
Walker. Yeah,
young
good kid.
Yo, looks fucking phenomenal.
Cartoonish.
Yo, legs are nasty, right? So we talking about this other dude's legs or whatever, and I'm like, yo, what do you think? Because he's a bigger dude, right? He's bigger than Nick, and his legs are like, they're not bad legs, and they're big legs, but they're just not thick, right? And I go, Nick, what do you think he got to do for his legs? He goes, stop squatting. Everyone thinks you're supposed to squat. No, bro, go hit the leg press, because people associate squatting with growing legs. If I squat, I only feel it in my ass. I don't feel it in my legs at all.
Yeah.
So everyone's mind muscle connection's different. Besides on the leg press, everyone's mind muscle connection's the same on a leg press. So if you want to grow your legs, go get on the leg press. Stop squatting. So, like I said about the shoulders, I stopped pressing, bro.
It's all about those lateral raises.
Yeah.
Those dumbbell lateral raises.
Is that what you've been hitting? Like
A
heavy
lot of
sides?
laterals,
I'll do like eight or 9 sets of them.
and I do all these different variations of them,
Yeah.
like all different angle, and just tweaking the angle a little bit hits a different part of the shoulder. So that and rear delts. For rear delts, I tell everybody, bro, I got some gems that I do to isolate them fully. But dude, sitting down on the reverse pec deck machine, bro, go do 10 sets on that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Go do 10 sets on that. You grow your rear delts.
Something to touch on when you were saying about the squatting. Me personally, my strongest body parts, my chest, my back, and my legs. I haven't free weight squatted, deadlifted, or flat benched in 2 years.
See, you learned it early.
Yeah, I understand how I
You
understand
learned
really
flat.
well
You
how the
don't
body
flat
works.
bench either.
No,
I don't touch a bench press.
No,
don't
I
either.
hurt my pec on a flat bench. Maybe about a year and a half ago. So just a minor little tear, but I'm like, all right, hold on a second. But every single pec tear in the world happens
It's
on
from
a flat bench. So you know what? My way of thinking is, how about I put a little more intensity into the other workouts that'll hit the same muscle anyway without hurting myself.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't I do the exercise that's not going to hurt my back or thicken my waist?
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, and it's funny you learn that because dude, I learned a lot of that stuff from Dexter and Phil. You won't catch some guys on a bench press. No. You won't even catch some guys doing overhead press as much either.
Yeah, probably just for the magazine shoots.
Yep. Because with the shoulders, I just stopped pressing.
Yeah. The closest thing I do to an overhead press now is I'll start my shoulder workouts with behind the neck on the Smith machine, and that's it. And then it goes straight into laterals.
I every once in a while, say I want to move some weight, right?
Yeah.
I'll sit down on the shoulder press machine though, because I'll still put 4 plates on each side and rep that out 12 times. But that's just only when I feel like moving weight.
Yeah.
On a regular day, I'm not getting on that shit.
I was pressing back when I was trying to still compete and do things. I was. Let's preface.
He said that in such a matter of fact
Let's
way.
preface that soundbite. two bodybuilders and a washed up one.
Welcome to a podcast.
Yeah, but really. I was putting up the 140s on shoulder presses for 4 to 6.
You're nuts.
Dude, I'm talking. I'll show you the videos. Heavy.
You're nuts. Oh, but I forgot to put this part in. I have a torn right labrum and a partially torn left rotator cuff.
Right now.
Yes, and I've had them for years.
Are you gonna get them fixed after the season?
No.
Because it's gonna take you out of next year.
No,
So.
I've had them for years, I said, Nick.
So you've just been living with him.
Yeah.
You're a wild man.
Putting
Buddy on his back and.
No, because look, right? Yo, the orthopedic told me straight like this. You're shutting it down for 10 months minimum if you do that. I said, ooh. Well, guess what, guy? I have a bodybuilding career. And he said, all right, well, this is what I'm going to tell you. He's like, strengthen everything around it. You'll be okay, right? He's like, you might feel some pain. You might have some issues, but I think you could deal with it. You're strong enough, right? Cool. But this is what he said. After you're done bodybuilding, you better go get surgery because if you don't, you'll probably get arthritis when you get older in your shoulder.
Shit.
That's a fair deal.
Because he said it needs hooks and everything. Hooks and screws and all that in my shoulder.
You said it's torn, right?
Oh, fully torn on the right side.
So here's a question, stupid question. I don't know enough about it, and we'll probably have to outsource this question and maybe circle back at another time. Could you do stem cells?
Yeah.
Would the stem cells help with everything around it?
But the thing about stem cells doesn't always rejuvenate it.
Okay.
So it could, it couldn't, it might not.
Would it be worth trying stem cells in the off season? Because that's probably not nearly as long of a
Yes, and my girl's certified to do it.
done.
There you go.
So looks like Dre will be coming back on the podcast talking about everything
see.
stem cells.
We'll see,
Yeah.
we'll see. It's just like, honestly, I don't think about it because we just work around it. Like, it's nothing like, there's certain things I just will never try. Like, I will just never try. You're not going to see me on an incline bench putting 315 on that bitch and being like, all right, cool, let's lift this. No, we ain't doing that. You know what they say, know your limits? Bro, it's a torn labrum. I don't care how big your heart is. The shoulder might not.
That thing will
Right,
rip off.
The shoulder might not be ready
Be like
for
Mr.
that.
Potato Head when the arms fall out.
Yes,
Pop.
yeah, and the labrum is literally controlling the shoulder staying in the socket. You can strengthen things around it to hold the shoulder in the socket, but actually putting weight or putting a load on it is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I
like,
understand.
you won't see me dumbbell press. Like, I don't even dumbbell bench press. All my
right.
all my chest work is done on machines. All of it. Every last bit of work.
Yeah, when I filmed you doing chest, you didn't hit one dumbbell.
I can't even do dumbbell flies. Like I can't do.
Yeah, you did cables when we were doing it.
Yeah.
I can't take 45-pound flies and do flies. Oh no, my shoulder will rip right off.
But you know, it's funny. That's why you have a career that keeps going. People say, you know what, I have this problem, but I'm going to do it anyway. And what the fuck happens to them?
Can't do that.
No, I look at Dexter, man. It's longevity, bro. Dexter.
Exactly.
Yo, Dexter's 50 years old. How's he still bodybuilding?
And looking great.
And getting better.
And looking great.
Yeah.
Bro, this fucking dude was shredded out of his gills in Tampa just now. And people like, oh, he should have lost to who the hell? Who got second?
Sandow.
Sandow, right?
No way.
You know what I told people, right? Yo, pound for pound, Dexter wrecked him. And Dexter came in with the grainy Dexter. Like, he didn't come in with the, oh, Dexter's conditioned and he looks good. He came in, did what he said. Well, Luke is going to be bigger than me. So guess what? We already conceded defeat there. But guess where I don't have to concede defeat? Coming in peeled.
Yeah, shredded.
And he was, Dexter was polished for that show. And honestly, I got him in the top 5 at the O this year, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Is
If he
Phil
comes-
doing it?
No.
I heard mixed rumors.
This is a pretty
He's not.
quiet, open bodybuilding.
Phil's not doing it, bro.
Bonak's not doing it. Phil's not doing it.
Bonak's
not
doing
doing
it.
it?
Is he?
Yeah, Bonak's
Yeah.
in it.
Oh, I didn't-
Coaching himself.
Yeah.
Coaching himself. But,
Rami's
Yo.
not in it.
No.
If Dexter looks the way Dexter looked in Tampa, if he builds on that a little bit more, watch out for him. Watch out for
Is
him.
Dexter with that cat from LA still? Who am I thinking?
Charles
of?
Glass?
No. Psycho?
Oh, yo, bro, nobody's with Psycho no more.
No one's
bro.
with him? I don't know.
This guy was running around California telling yo, he was the best trainer in the Mecca, and he made T-shirts and shit. And then yo, bro, he got kicked out the gym. I don't know what happened. I guess he rubbed someone the wrong way. And then yo, all of his clients left him.
They all went back to Glass.
I was like, fuck, what happened, dude? And like, I'll be on the scene out there in Cali, bro. So like, when I pop up, I'll be like, I popped up. Yo, where's Psycho at? Like,
Tell me everything.
I'm like, yo, dude, like every time I used to pull up, Psycho there with everybody, right? So then I pull up and then Psycho's not there. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? I've been there 3 days in a row and I don't see Psycho Chris. What's up with this dude? Oh, yo, Dre, this happened. Oh, word? All right. Like, this is me. Yo, this is me to everything when I hear shit like that. Oh, word?
Oh, word.
Really?
All right.
You know what that is? That's the Chappelle.
Right?
You ever see Chappelle do that shit? Yo. Oh, word.
Oh, word. All right. Yeah, I'm like over here now. But you look up and everybody's back with Charles Glass.
Yeah.
And yo, Dexter's even back with Farrah.
I almost got. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Farrah's
okay.
like Dexter probably does most of it himself, but he probably still calling Farrah for everything.
It always helps to have an outside eye.
Yeah,
no matter
call
how
Farrah.
how sharp and good of a coach you
Farrah
for yourself you are, and how much shit you know.
Yep.
It's always nice to have that outside eye.
100%.
I met Farrah. Farrah was nice as hell. I met him with Kai at the Arnold. He was cool.
I've met George Farrah a couple times, and yo,
Seemed mad cool.
What I get off him? I like the guy.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, I liked him
You
a
don't
lot.
walk around like an arrogant asshole. None of that.
Oh God, some
None
of
of
these,
that.
Yeah, some of these dudes.
I don't name them. Cause look,
You don't have to.
Yo, it'd be so crazy, right?
We
'Cause
all know
people-
'em.
People come up to me in expos, right? Come up to me at the appearances I do or whatever. Yo, Dre, bro, you guys are like so like regular guys. Like me and George are at the Olympia last year, right? And we're like literally just standing there chilling, right? And dudes come up and they're like, you guys are just like standing here chilling. We're like, yeah. They're like, but like dudes like Germany got security. And here goes me and George. Yo, we're not Hollywood. Like, I don't walk around with my nose in the air, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not my thing. Like, I was cool before bodybuilding. This shit didn't make me cool. Like, a lot of people who this made them cool, like, cool with
Yeah,
quotations.
cool as in
Like,
followers,
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
not in real life.
yo, you know how many people with fucking over 500,000 followers ain't even known in their own town?
Yeah.
You know how many people they fucking come outside, people in a city looking at them like, who the fuck is that? Like, come on, bro. You're a nobody. I am not famous. You have 2 million followers on Instagram. You are not famous. You want me to tell you who's fucking famous? Justin Timberlake is famous. Like, The Rock is famous. Bro, you walk into the mall and nobody knows who the fuck you are. You're not famous. One person sees you. Oh, that's the guy from Bro, you're not famous.
You're known in a niche group.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's a small group. It's
Very small.
It's a very small
It's a
world.
small group that's only in one place.
Like
In the gyms, in the expos,
I
you
tell
know what I
people
mean?
that
That's it.
all the time.
Yeah.
Like
So
it seems big and it is, but it's not.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't get like the people who walk around with their nose in the air, like with security. Like you need security, bro.
You need security? I got old boy with me.
I'm like, I was about to say, yo, me, George, Ray, and old boy is over here mobbing. Run down on us if you want to.
Holy shit.
Like if you want to, like, look, I can't tell you what will happen or not happen to you, but I'll let you know right now. Old boy will be saying something first.
Yo, I fucking love
People
old
be
boy.
thinking I'm the one who's gonna say something first, bro.
Yo, he is a gangster. I love old
Yo,
boy.
I'm looking right over like, oh, he's what? Oh. Yo, dude, he is the team bodyguard, bro. Team bodyguard, bro.
And he's
Yo,
all about the family.
shout out to old boy, man.
Yes, I want to get him on
Shout
here
out
so
to
bad.
old boy. Listen, yo, he's wild.
The Ohana, man.
He's wild, man. And
I told him I might be going down in October.
yo, me and him get along really well because we both that wild shit. Like we wild. Like I'm not. Yo, people think I'm still wild now, bro. If you would have seen me at 25, bro, you'd have been like, yo, like. Yo, my older brothers be like, bro, this fucking dude's a nut, bro. Like, they'd be like, bro, I'm not fucking with Dre, bro. Leave him alone. Like, because they know where I'm taking it. Like, my mom knows where I'm taking it, bro. Mom's like, I'm not even fucking with you, yo. Like, my mom be like, yo, I can't with you. Like,
Good luck.
like, yo, like, but I'm not even that bad no more. I'm not, bro. Like, at 25, 27, even 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, like, bro, from 16 to like 30, I was like off the rocker. Off the rocker.
But look at you now, man. You're doing good shit. And you smiling a lot.
I am, bro. You know why? Because life
Not
is
to
good.
say you weren't back then, but you
No, I
smiling
was,
a lot.
yo, bro, like, honestly, bro, life hasn't been like, yeah, we go through the bullshit, bro. But not for nothing, bro. It hasn't been that bad. Like, in the beginning of the bodybuilding thing, I was spending my own money, right, to compete and all this stuff. Yo, bro, I get paid and make a really good living doing what I love to do. The fuck is there to complain about?
Exactly.
Isn't that the American dream? Right? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
What is there to
Get
complain
paid doing something you love?
Like, I got healthy, beautiful kids. Like, bro, what do you want me to do?
Knock on wood, baby.
Yeah.
Knock on wood for
Like,
the
what do you want me
family.
to do, bro? Like, life ain't bad.
Yeah,
Life ain't bad.
I love that, man.
It ain't.
Let me get one of these other questions. I love how we just keep.
Back
I
and
can't
forth,
wait to, I
back
can't
and
wait to
forth.
fucking have you back on after this, though.
Because it goes all over the place. Because you ask one question, it can go like it can go.
That's
all
what we
over.
want. We want
Yeah.
it. We
But
want
that's
it.
a good thing, though. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Would you ever cross over to Classic?
No.
No?
For what? Because people ask, oh, bro, you're getting too big. You should go to Classic. Like, dude,
Block.
Look at
Block.
Oh,
Join the block party.
oh, the legs are coming up. You should go to Classic. Do people understand having legs doesn't mean you're Classic? Everyone thinks that they got a set of wheels that they should go to Classic. Okay. Do you guys see what Brian looks like?
You know, let me stop you there for a hot second, okay? I know you spent some time with Breon being with Dark.
What?
And wait. I always saw pictures of him, and this is no disrespect because I'm obviously tight with Arash. I would look at the pictures and I go, I don't feel like he's like that impressive. I go, wait. No, don't you give me that face yet. And then I saw him in his off season at the LA Fit Expo I was shooting out there, and that dude walked by me. The fucking horse legs that he had, I went, well, photos don't show everything.
You want me to tell you how Brian wins? He's complete.
Yeah. Insane. When I saw him in person,
He's complete. Small waist, wicked back, wicked lower lats, wicked biceps that bubble at the top and the front double bi and the rear double bi. Like you,
Buddy is crazy.
Hamstrings peeled, presentation flawless, poses money. Do you understand that for you to be complete and fully polished like he is? All right, Bumstead, right? Bumstead's getting second, right? Bumstead got second 2 years in a row, right? Mm-hmm. Do you know how far off Bumstead is from Brian?
Yeah.
You're like,
There you go.
he's got about another 3 years of back muscle to put on.
Yeah.
And his biceps are nowhere near Brian's. But tell people this about Bumstead. The wow factor is nuts. Yo, when he does the front lat spread with a vacuum.
That's a great
Wicked
shot.
pose.
Crazy
Wicked
pose.
And like, yo, I love Arash. I love Arash.
Oh, well, listen, I love all these guys.
and
I
think-
love George. I love
Yeah.
everybody.
And I
man.
think his physique is dope as fuck, Arash. He might want to put the extra pounds on and go to the open.
Oh, God.
Throwing that out there, Arash. Throwing that out there, Arash. Throwing that out there, Arash.
Could you imagine a Russian Open? Oh my God.
Yo, I think he could put on the muscle.
I mean, he probably could put on the muscle.
But look, honestly, Arash a little bit older than me.
Yeah, he's gonna be 40 soon.
We don't want to put that muscle on no more, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's me. At 35, I'm looking around like, bro, you trying to tell me now you want me to put on... Look, there's another one, right? When people are like, oh, you're doing classic, go to... Yo, bro, I have no desire to be 250 pounds. People got to realize this, right? Oh, you do men's physique. I'm going to say a couple of things off of this. The first thing I'm going to say is this, right? When people say, oh, you only do men's physique, bro. And what the fuck does that mean? I'm a lesser of a man than you? Because at any given time, we go outside and we can see what's up.
Don't. I've seen the video.
Like,
don't do it.
Like,
I've seen the video.
I don't understand how they equivalate me being less of a man because I'm smaller than you. Or I do a division that is not 250 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But those people aren't the ones saying it to you.
It never comes from the peers.
That's what I'm saying. It's the
Yeah,
bullshit.
Or you know who'll come from? Some amateur bodybuilder guy that's fucking 25 years old or 45 years old.
He's got nationally qualified in his profile.
Look, it's never the guys in the middle. It's always the guys that's young or the guys that are old as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you only do men's physique, bro. Eat a dick. Like, come on. Like, who are you talking about? Okay, so
go fit it in your macros.
That's it. Love it. So that's the first thing I'm going to say about that. Right?
Second, hit me.
The second one is this: not everyone that does bodybuilding has a desire to be a 250-pound open guy. Mm-hmm. I don't.
Amen.
I look fucking great walking around with no shirt on. You see me at the beach, bro? I look fucking great. Me and my girl are gonna be walking around, and you're gonna be looking with
Rizzles watermarked on the bottom.
Watermark Rizzles. But yo, the dudes in the open are impressive looking. Yeah. Like, that's impressive. Mm-hmm. Bro, I got no desire to be that big, bro.
I don't believe you.
I feel like you're damn near handicapped.
Yeah, you are.
Like
I gotta send him. I gotta send him the clip from. You gotta make that a soundbite when we get the. We just started getting the YouTube channel up. Obviously, we got video going, but we just started the YouTube channel for the podcast. So in one of the episodes, I talked about how I picked up Big Ramy at the airport.
Oh my God!
Well, I was gonna get into the airport. Hold on. Yo, bro, I'm only 200 pounds. Sitting in a regular Yo, dude, last time I got on a plane, right? I'm on Delta. Dude, it was a 4-hour flight on a regular ass seat. I was like, fuck no, never again. I gotta upgrade to comfort every fucking time. Yo, bro, I'm only 200 pounds and this shit is not comfortable sitting in the seat. My knees locking up. I'm like, oh, this
back is killing you.
I'm getting hot. Yeah. I'm like, AC's all the way on. I'm like, bro. So now, back to Ramy now.
Yeah.
You gonna try to tell me this motherfucker gets comfortable on a plane?
No, they better fly.
No.
I think they actually just ship him in the car.
Let's put him under the plane.
Like livestock. It's like shipping a Great Dane.
Put him under the plane.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was gonna fit in my car. You know my car.
Yeah. You put Ramy in that? You did not put Ramy in the Audi.
I did, and he fit.
You didn't put him in Audi.
I put him in the Audi.
Was he all the way? Could you still shift gears?
No. every time I had to go to 6th, he had to move his leg. And love it. As he sat down, the whole car went. I went, oh my God.
You put Ramy in the Audi, bro?
I did.
Oh, you're a nut.
I did.
Yo, I would have rented a car to go pick him up. Like, bro, I gotta go rent a truck. I'm going to
rent
get
a
down.
U-Haul.
Straight up.
I gotta go get a U-Haul.
Yo, that's funny as hell.
Yo, I had him dancing to Busta Rhymes and everything. But the best part of the story is when I kept saying,
he has a great personality, though.
Amazing. I loved him. He was amazing. He gave me a hat. Gave me one of his hats. He goes, in case I don't see you again here. I said, oh my goodness, you are the nicest guy ever.
Like that. Yo, great personality. Great
but
personality.
as I'm walking to the car, he keeps looking at me. Like, I keep looking him up and down. Like, I'm almost like I'm doing the trigonometry in my head.
Trying to see if he fits in the car. Is he going to fit?
How am I going to have to get him in this angle?
All these years of Tetris.
Yeah. I'm like, shit, this should equal something.
I love it, bro.
And he keeps looking at me like, what's he looking at me like that for? And I said, hey, man. I don't think you're gonna fucking fit. He goes, we figured it out. Don't worry, brother. I'm like, all right.
Yo, see,
whatever.
And he's such a good sport about things.
Yo,
like that.
cool as hell. You moved the whole thing.
No, I did. I moved this. I moved both. Because some people have been like, I'm not getting in that small ass car. Like there's mad people who would have been like acting Hollywood about it. Ramy's like, fuck it, bro. I'm fucking from like Kuwait, bro. I've been through way worse shit than this.
We got smaller cars than this over there.
Yeah. Like he's like, bro. You trying to tell me the worst of my problems is getting into a small car?
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Or I just have him sit on the front of the Audi like a hood ornament for like
a Christmas tree.
For a Rolls Royce.
Like the bulldog that goes on the Mack trucks.
Holy shit.
Love it, bro.
Let me get this one.
Rami's a great dude, though.
Oh, dude, he was the shit, man. If you're ever in Kuwait, let me know you stay with me. I said,
Yo.
I don't know when I'm going to be in the neighborhood, man, but
That's another one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's another misconception, right? A lot of these huge-ass bodybuilders are sweethearts.
total homies.
They're sweethearts, bro.
Awesome.
Sweethearts.
Max Charles.
Oh, I love Max Charles.
Max Charles, yo, everybody afraid of Max? You walk up to him. I go to him. I go, yo, man. I said, where you get this tracksuit? He goes, you can't buy this shit.
Yo, I actually got a funny story. I ended up with a better seat on the plane one time because of Max Charles.
Oh, really?
Because he wanted to sit next to his girl. But their seat was in my row. So he's like, oh, they were like, oh, do you mind switching seats so he could sit in? I was like, wait, where's my seat going to be? They showed me my. Yeah, I'm going to take that seat.
No problem.
No problem. You can sit next to your girl, dude. Appreciate it, Max.
I love Max the homie. He was my first friend at Bev's.
Appreciate it, Max.
He was my first friend at Bev's. Did I ever say that on this?
No.
Max,
Nice guy.
Real quick, because
Yeah.
back in the day, nobody spoke to Max because everyone was afraid of Max.
Because he looks scary.
I'm not going to take that away.
He's doing his job right.
He looks scary.
Yo, so he, so I'm at the gym. It's like my first week at Bev's. My boy who I signed up with, he wasn't there. So I'm looking around. I'm like, this is awkward. I'm like skinny fat. I'm chubby. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm looking around and I see Max doing overhead tricep extensions over his. So
You told me this
So
story.
I'm looking at him. I'm like, all right, we're about to make a friend. So he's doing it and he finishes up and he looks at me because I'm looking at him. I said, hey man, quick question for you. I said, what does that work? He goes, triceps. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm hitting arms, and I know that that's part of the arms, so I'm gonna hit that next. So he goes, okay, and I was like, all right, and he walked away. I started doing it. He goes, bring your elbows closer. I'm like, okay, progress, friend. And then when I finished, I said, what's your name? He goes, Max. I shook his hand. I'm like, I'm Nick. And I looked around. I was like, anybody fuck with me? I'm with Max now. That's it. That's my friend.
Yeah, guys. Max is my friend.
Max told me how to do a tricep extension.
You got a problem? Talk to Max.
So this was a decent one. I mean, if not bodybuilding, what other pro sport would you play if you could?
Or would you?
Yo, all right. Well,
Besides wrestling, because I saw how you put Buddy on his back.
my best sport growing up, I played them all too. I played soccer for probably 16 years.
You got the agility. You quick.
I am a center striker and I can score goals all day. All day. But I would not play that shit anymore because I stopped playing soccer because I was fucking lazy and I didn't want to run up and down the pitch anymore. I was like, bro, this is too much running, dude. I'm like 17, 18 now.
I'm getting up there.
I'm like, Ma, we're gonna have to shut the soccer down, Ma.
Ma, get a walking stick. I can't handle it.
But honestly, if you want to,
Any sport, if you could, if any pro sport.
let me tell you all right, I got two, right? Number one is basketball, right? And let me tell you why. You get hella FaceTime. You don't wear a helmet. And they get paid crazy amount of money.
Crazy.
So people are like, oh, I want to play football. Well, you don't get paid as much as basketball players.
And you're on the field half the time.
Your shit ain't guaranteed. And on top of that, you got to wear a helmet. Nobody knows who you are. And on top of that, bro, I'm not trying to have CTE when we done.
Yeah. That shit's scary, man.
Yeah.
So I put that one, right? Number two. Yo, man, I don't even play this sport, but this is a sport that I would like to play, though. If you're just asking me the question, bro, play golf.
Yeah, golf.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. I could be a fat guy and still win. John Daly out there winning, bro.
My boy Dean, one of my closest friends from back in the day, little bro, sickest golfer we've ever seen. He was 15, 14 years. Do you remember Scott, the driving range on 110 that they took down?
No.
The old driving range?
No.
Any driving range. How far is out there? 300, 3 something?
400 probably.
Yeah, that's far.
Dude, 15, 14 years old, hitting the net every shot with a driver. Bing, bing, bing. Winning tournaments like crazy.
Ooh.
He's a mortgage broker now. I said, dude, you got to get back on that golf course, bro.
Me and my homeboy worked at a mortgage company for a year, right?
It's my mom. My mom does that.
When I got at I want to say this is I want to think this is like a summer during college, right? Yo, bro, we had to leave the company, right?
Where's this going?
you know this is in the era where you could do stated income.
Oh God.
Yo, my bosses did Fed time, bro.
Oh shit. Oh, you must have hit it right with a collapse.
Yo, dude, we were literally they were giving anyone loans. Bro, we know you can't pay the loan. Yo, Dre, just get them to fill out the paperwork. We pushing it through. Cool. I'm getting the commission. Yup. Cool. We pushing it through.
Fuck out of here.
Yo. Yeah, Boston did Fed time on that one.
My mom's a mortgage broker. She's been a mortgage broker for over 30 years. Her own company. She was the only one doing it kosher, so that's why she's still around.
And look, no, she probably let some people through on the stated income, but she probably wasn't doing it where it's like,
oh yeah,
this
like
is blatant.
blatantly.
This is blatant. We know you can't pay this mortgage, but guess what? I'm gonna still give it to you because I get this commission though.
That was that asshole shit I used to do at Best Buy. I used to get all the families I knew couldn't afford the big screen TVs. They'd be like, Nick, you ain't getting hours next week if you don't hit this number. Okay.
Cool.
I'd be like, hey, Best Buy credit card. I know you can't afford this, but let's finance it.
Here you go. Here you go. But as a kid, bro, you don't know no better.
I didn't give a shit. I wanted to make the money. I wanted to make
It's
the
methodical.
But look, it's because of this, right? As a kid, you don't even realize, like, you understand it to a certain extent, but you don't understand real world morality yet.
You don't know you're tanking their fucking credit.
You know, you know the little morality you learned from the teachers and your mom and dad at home, but you don't know like real world morality that this person can't pay this loan and you're fucking their future. Like you don't know that.
Such a scum.
Like, I didn't know that. I was like, I didn't realize it was that bad. I'm like, bruh. I got the commission, right?
He had two jobs. He worked at Burger King and McDonald's. He can afford the house.
Listen, he said he told me he made it $1,200 a week. Dre, he makes $1,200 a week working at McDonald's. I don't fucking know. Listen, it's stated income. He didn't have to show me the pay stubs. He just told me what he made.
Oh, God.
You can't even do stated income no more.
I wonder why.
Really? But look, you know what's funny? Yo, the housing market crashed because of that. Like it would have never crashed. Like, do you know how many people are upside down on their mortgages right now? Which means they owe more money than the house is worth.
Yeah.
And it's because of what happened in the market crash. It's because people were giving loans to people who they know they couldn't pay them just to sell the house. And if they would have never done that, the market would have never crashed. And tell you the truth, people's property value would be even higher than it is now.
Yeah. It was quite the interesting 08 run.
It was. Yo, and that's see, he knows. He knows. He knows the years.
I know when life went tipsy turvy.
You know what he is. You know what he is.
Oh man. Well, listen, we got the O to look forward to for you.
Fuck yeah.
Super excited. I'm hoping I get to see you the coming weeks at Bev's.
Yeah. I'm there till Yo, why don't we do something?
Done.
Cool.
Done. I leave for Arizona next Thursday, and I'll be gone till the following Monday. So maybe that week I get back.
Cool. What's the date?
I'll tell you right now.
Because I'm out on the 1st.
I'll tell you right now. No,
on the 31st,
any of you fans trying to come and bother him while he's working out, don't you listen to this date. I'll be gone the 22nd to the 25th.
Oh yeah, we're doing work.
Cool.
Yep.
That week when I get back, the 26th to and then I leave for Lake George the 30th.
Yep. Let's do something
for my birthday. So
yo, that's actually perfect. So we'll get in that window.
Yeah.
25th to 30th.
Virgo season, baby. Me.
I don't know about Virgo season, man. It's always Libra season.
For you.
It's always Libra season.
Well, listen, man. It has been an absolute pleasure.
How long do we run for?
Dude, we are on.
How long do we run for?
Almost an hour and 50 minutes.
Fuck.
There you go.
Fuck.
No one ever knows how long this goes. You know, I just say, as long as the
That's
conversation
exactly
goes.
what happens.
But that's what's dope about podcasts, right? Because look, we're not limited to a time.
No.
So,
dude, if this went on for 5 more hours, I don't care, man. We'd run out of food, though.
But you could just chop it down, though.
Because
we don't edit this at all.
No. I'm not saying edit it, but I wouldn't put it all out at once. I'd give you part one.
Snippets.
Part 1.
Part 1, part 2.
I gave part.
That's what you're coming back on.
Because look, I want you to sit there. I want you to watch the whole thing, right? And in my opinion, most people don't have 2 hours to sit down at one clip. So what I'll do is I'll give it to you in half-hour spurts.
Little snippet.
35 minutes. So topic ended there. Cool. 40 minutes. Boom. We'll put that.
We might start doing that for the YouTube. We're going to be doing the set.
No, that's what I'm talking about. On YouTube. I'm talking about on YouTube.
Yeah, the audio. People listen. People pause it.
Let that rock
it's
the
dope,
audio,
it's dope.
bro. Because I listen to podcasts and stuff like this while I'm doing my cardio.
Oh, it's perfect.
And I can still watch the TV while I'm still listening.
And now you get to hear yourself on it.
You know what's funny?
There you go.
You want to hear what's really funny?
Didn't you do a podcast recently with Maximum Muscle?
I do
I was about to say. I thought you were on Maximum Muscle. I thought.
But I'm going to tell you a funny story right now.
Tell me what.
I never listen to any of the ones. Whenever I'm on it, I never listen to it.
Oh, that's cold. You're not going to give us a listen?
And I just, I don't know why.
That's right. John and I will double up on the
It's
listen.
weird,
Yeah,
yo. Because look, to me,
Keep
it's
refreshing
like,
the page.
yo, like it'd be weird. Like,
Think about how we feel as hosts.
No, but you're gonna sound good on this one. We got good mics.
no,
You're gonna
it's
sound
not even
beautiful.
about. I always think I sound good, but it's. I'm listening to myself again. Like fuck this.
I hear myself talk every day in my head.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't want to fucking listen to like everything we talk about that I said. I know about. Like, I don't know.
I feel you.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, let's go to YouTube videos. Cool. Let's click on that. Oh, 50 Cent? Yeah, let's watch this. Oh, Joe Rogan? Yeah, let's watch this.
This is 50.com.
I'm like, but Trey, you just came out with it. Look, Generation Iron 3, still haven't watched it.
All right. So how about if you ever go on the Joe Rogan, would you listen to it?
No.
There you go.
Okay, as long as
So,
as long as he's treating us fairly with
that's-
Joe Rogan.
No.
Yeah.
And I love Joe
That's
Rogan.
where we
I love
belong.
him.
He's
I love
the
Joe
shit.
Rogan.
I listen to it all the time.
I just,
Yeah.
I find it weird, bro, listening to myself.
No, I feel you. I
get it. I don't know what
I edit the beginning and the ending, and I upload it, and then that's it. I'll listen to it originally right when it uploads the next morning to make sure it sounds good, and if it does, that's it.
Yeah, just jump around. Everything's in sync. We're good.
Like, I live with my brother, so I get the clips from, like, he's the guy. Yo, bro, you're fucking funny as fuck, yo. Watch this part. Watch this part over. He's like, bro, you're a fucking nut, bro. You guys are fucking crazy. Like, cause my brother, like, I live with my older brother, right? And like, I'm not even like the superstar of the family. My little sister is. Like, she started varsity in 7th grade, played Ivy League for free, all types of shit, bro. Right? Like, cool. Yo, they fucking, like, my brother lives vicariously through me. Like, he ain't doing shit. He goes to work and comes home, bro.
Yeah.
He'd be like, what you got for me?
What we do today?
Like, he be on IG telling me about shit that's going on. Bro, did you hear what they said about you on this shit? What?
Did you know you got into a fight?
Like, yo, like, bro.
Did you know you won the Arnold?
Bro,
That's awesome that you're close with him though.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Like, so I get the news from him, bro. Like, he tells
So he's
me,
gonna be listening to this.
yeah, he'll probably listen to it. Because he works out here in Syosset.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, so what he does is when he takes the train, that's when he listens to the shit.
Perfect.
So, like, he'll be on the train and be like, oh, why? Let me listen. So this is probably going to be like 3-4 days for him.
Yeah, makes it easy.
Yeah. So he's got shit to, like, he loves it because he's like, whenever it's over an hour, he's like, bro, now I got shit to do on the train.
There you go.
Because, like, yeah, I got shit to listen to on the way to work and on the way
And
home.
the way back, it makes it easy.
Yeah, so that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't listen to myself.
That's right. I won't. I won't.
And look, I like my voice too.
It's a great voice.
Like, because some people, it's
unique.
Some people don't like listening to themselves because they don't like their own voice. Like, that's why they don't listen to themselves, because they don't like their voice. Like a bunch of,
I hate my voice.
Yes, yeah. yeah. You already knew.
Delete that.
Yeah.
Delete that video. I hate it. I hate the way I sound. Oh my god.
I don't have a comment.
It's
Yeah,
okay. You gotta look up. And we're gonna listen. We're about to get in trouble. I'm gonna end on this one. You ready? You gotta look up vocal fry. Yeah. Oh.
FRY?
FRY. Vocal fry. That's what it sounds like. You're gonna hear now when girls start doing that shit. Howard Stern did this whole episode on it, and he was talking, and he brought scientists. It's like a real thing that girls do that type of shit like that, and they do it subconsciously, like.
Ooh.
So they'll like, and it's. I'm telling you,
That's weird.
it's fucking weird. It's very weird.
Like, yeah, like,
Don't get me started on the pictures.
Yeah, like, nah, bro. Like, yeah, like, girls be fucking, they're fucking out of their minds. Like, I like my voice. I just don't, because it's me talking. Like, it's like, all right, well, they asked me questions and I answered the questions, but these answers came from my head, so why would I listen to it again?
No, it's like reading your own resume.
Right. Like,
'Cause, yeah, no shit you don't say.
You guys don't do that? John, kick this outro for me.
So, thank you everybody for tuning in to another episode of The Voice.
And Rizzles.
with Dre.
Peace.
With Dre. Yo, look at that shit. That shit's wild because John's got the best voice out here, bro. That shit's fucking great.